Guys, because it's Christmas, and you really thought we wouldn't say what's up on Xbox. I am the content king, the home of content. I have been drinking this for the past year. I'm drinking this for the past year, but because it's Christmas, I do feel that its time is the best time to finish this amazing drink, man. Because yes, this is for tomorrow. This is for victory tomorrow. So while I save that for victory tomorrow, this is for now. And this
AJ,
is
I told you,
cheers.
bro, stop drinking. You're gonna be
Abdullahi,
drinking
can
some
you?
Coke, some malt, man. You need to be fresh. Some
Abdullahi,
Chicago ladies really want you, bro. You need to be fresh, bro.
Abdullahi, mute your mic. Abdullahi, mute your bloody mic, man. So ignore what's coming from Abdullahi's mouth. Guys, this is for everybody out there enjoying their Christmas, enjoying their experts, enjoying their greetings and so forth. Bottoms up, bada bing, bada boom. So guys, this, my friends, is a free-for-all. It's Christmas, it's Xmas, and we are here to take your questions. So in the live chat, send in your questions, send in your queries, oh my gosh, that goes straight to my heart. Send in your cues and so forth. We're going to have a free-for-all. Of course, we have the Saturday Hangout where we'll review the Chelsea Arsenal game, United Leicester City game, and then maybe we'll then do talk about some other big stories, of course, PSG as well. And Sunday, I want to get into Robin against Salah. So send in your cues, send in your questions. But before I do that, guys, how's everyone doing, man?
Doing good.
Doing great, man. Doing great.
So okay, so what did everybody have? Look, let's go around the room. I want to know what was your meal for Christmas? What was your Christmas meal? Whether you celebrated or not, what was your meal today? So, Vilt, I'll start with you, Vilton. What was your Xmas meal?
Before I go, happy holidays to everybody, or Merry Christmas if you celebrate
You
it.
too, man. You too.
I haven't eaten yet. I haven't ate yet, but my mom, she made rice, fish, chicken, salad, macaroni. I haven't ate yet, but I'm sure it's gonna be delicious.
Okay, man, that sounds nice. Undisputed, talk to me, man. What did you have for Xmas, man?
Meat lasagna.
Oh, okay, lasagna. Going for the lasagna. I've not had lasagna for ages. Nice one. Hassan, what about you?
Yeah, some lamb and rice, man. Some lamb and rice.
Okay. LB.
Had some fish, had some rice, had some sushi, had some beef, and had some dessert as well. So it's a pretty big feast.
So it's like what, 6 a.m. where you are now? Because you guys are what, like 11 hours ahead, aren't you?
Not 9 a.m. So we're the 26th. So
damn,
belated or merry
He's
belated.
Yeah. They're already on Boxing Day. They're already on Boxing Day because Eddie on the Chelsea show, he's in Australia as well, and like they're basically, so they had Christmas already a lot earlier than all of us, man. Wow, that's crazy.
In Australia?
Yeah. Eddie, he's in Australia. Yeah.
Oh wow.
So, what's it called? Let's go to Kevin, man. What would you have for your Christmas meal?
I haven't ate yet, H. Haven't ate yet. But to make up for it, I'm down here in sunny Florida. So.
All right. Okay. All right. So, okay, but what do you plan to have for your meal?
Oh man, hopefully something good like a steak, maybe.
Damn.
That's what I'm thinking. So.
Going steak. All right. Damon, your meal.
I had rice and mashed potatoes.
Was there gravy on those mashed potatoes?
Yeah, there was.
Oh, man, that's what I like, man. Infinity Stones, what'd you have?
I don't celebrate it, but I had a nice burger.
Okay.
And chips with burger sauce. And kind of Pepsi.
Oh, fine. So you're a Pepsi over Coke then?
No. It's only because the shop sells Pepsi only for some reason.
Okay, all right. Ben. Now, Ben, don't disappoint me. You are flying the Nigerian flag. So I need your meals to get all these other meals out the paint. So please, what did you have? And don't embarrass the green, white, and green live on television.
I'll tell you. Okay, well, it's evening here, and so I've had quite a number of different things. But I ate fried rice in the morning with some coleslaw, with chicken, with malt, and later in the evening, I had some swallow I don't know if you know what swallow is. Basically, I had starch and owo soup.
Oh,
This guy.
guys, you're missing out, man. Guys, starch and did you have it with banga soup?
No, I didn't even owo soup. I know you know what owo
Okay.
soup.
Oh no, I've not had it with owo. Guys, starch with banga soup will rip your stomach. It will absolutely give back. I'm just thinking of the time when I went to Warri, which is my village, and they gave us starch
Are you
and
serious?
banga soup. Oh my god.
I'm in Warri right now. I went home for the Christmas.
Wow.
So.
Yeah. But you see,
Yeah.
that's like because my dad is from Edo State, my mom is from Warri, but really, because I'm really with my mom, I like Warri is what we got. Yeah, one of the best meals I've ever had. We went to Warri, they cooked us, and this is from the pot, starch with banga soup. Lord in heaven, Lord in heaven, like one of the greatest meals I've ever had in my life. Okay, yes, side. What did you have, bro?
Basically, I spent the whole day at work, but but then I still cooked. So we had green bean casserole, turkey, mashed potato, stuff like that. Yeah.
What's it called? Yes, I said I know the film because basically, like, because of COVID, we for my part-time job we basically work from home. So I actually had to work today as well. So because yeah, like that's why I was switching the start times because I had to work like really late. So I shout out to you, man. And I think this way I said, I'll come to so it's a legit minutes into this stream and the stream. Okay, I'll be looking forward to this Hangout all day. But yes, you made it, man. You made it, man. We'll always have time for you. Oh, what did I have? So basically, I had my Christmas meal like early in the morning. So like around 1 a.m., 2 a.m. early this morning. So I had, basically this is like my standard meal because look, I don't have much stuff. So pasta, red sakla sauce. Then I oven cooked some chicken, put in all my various spices and stuff into it. So then I had the pasta with the chicken, some spicy Chinese sauce and potato salad all together as once, and I washed it down with some Malta Guinness. And I watched, what did I watch? I think I watched some stuff, but then I watched Ninja Scroll. Oh my God, what a movie. First time I've ever seen it. Absolutely amazing film, man. Super.
Is it on Netflix?
No, it's not on Netflix, unfortunately. So I had to have like a secret way to watch
Hey,
it. So guys,
what are you doing? You gotta watch Wonder Woman 1984, man.
Velton, I'm not touching that bloody movie, man. I'm not touching that movie. So guys, we are here for the audience. So let us give the audience what they want. So guys, we are here for you for as long, maybe with 2-3 hours. Let's see what we do. So I actually like this new theme from Malgos, who says, with Mbappe not going to Real Madrid in 2021, that leaves Liverpool with linking Salah to Real Madrid. What are your thoughts on these transfers? So let me start and then we can then go around the room. Mbappe has to go to Real Madrid, and I still believe that's going to happen. 100% that has to happen. That must happen. I think I did a video on this, and I'm probably going to post it for the members and everything, man. But put simply, 3 years ago it would make sense for Salah to go to Real Madrid. As of right now, I think it makes more sense for Salah to be at Liverpool because Liverpool are one of the best clubs in the world, are legitimately competing for all of the biggest trophies and will be for the foreseeable future. So for me, it just doesn't make sense for Salah to leave to Real Madrid. But if Salah was to go to Real Madrid, Salah is the perfect fit for Zidane and how he wants to play. And don't tell me freaking Vinicius, Rodrigo, Vasquez, or post injury Asensio are better than a Salah. That's not happening. Vilton, thoughts on this one?
I actually don't think Salah's gonna come to us because it doesn't make any sense. And I don't think Mbappe is gonna go to Liverpool now too because it doesn't make sense unless Liverpool's gonna sell Mane because Mbappe is not gonna stay on the bench for Mane. No disrespect, they both are way too good to be on the bench. And as for Salah, yeah, I wouldn't mind if Salah come to Madrid. Like Asensio is really trash on the right wing right now. Bale is not the same player, so yeah, we'd be pretty good. Vinicius Jr. on the left, Salah on the right, Benzema's middle. Be a really good partnership, but I don't see that happening. I don't think Salah.
What about Hazard, Wilton? What about Hazard?
Dude, he's leaving in January, bro. We already have his paper already set up, bro. Like he's leaving in January.
Okay, what's it called? Hassan, talk to me.
Yeah, I don't see Salah leaving us. I don't believe in all the rumors and stuff, but let's say if Salah went to Madrid, yeah, that'd be a great signing. That'd be a great signing. I think that's the goal scorer they need. Vinicius and Rodrigo are not it.
So what makes you, so objectively speaking, take your Liverpool hat out of it. Objectively speaking, what makes you sure that he's not going to leave Liverpool?
I don't see any reason for him to leave, to be honest. I mean, he looks happy at Liverpool. I mean, he's under the best manager in the world. He competes for titles. I mean,
easy.
I don't see no reason for him to leave. Unless he gets upset, he doesn't get a new contract or something. But right now, he's all right now. And let's say if we get Mbappe, I mean, that'll be sick, man. That'll be sick. I mean, I front three for Mbappe, Mane, Firmino, or Mbappe, Mane.
Okay, let me ask you this: would you trade? So if let's say Salah left and you got Mbappe, would that make you happy? Knowing how Mbappe has been branded as a pace matcher, or would you believe that Klopp would be able to change him into a top player?
I'll be happy because you have Klopp. That's why I'll be. If any other manager, I'll be like, we got rid of a goal scorer, guaranteed 20 plus a season for a guy who just kicks the ball and runs. But we got Klopp in it, so you could turn him to Monaco and Mbappe.
Okay. What's it called, Kevin? Thoughts on this?
As a Real Madrid fan, I've really watched every game, and we do need a goal scorer, like real bad. Like everybody else said, Vinicius is trash. He's doing bad. Rodrigo is decent. Vasquez is, I don't know what he is, but he is good. If you would have told me that we got Salah instead of Hazard last year, I would be happy with that. Obviously, Hazard has been riddled with injuries, so we can't really do nothing about that. But I think we should, instead of getting Salah, we should get Mbappe because we need him so bad. We need a goal scorer. And then what is Salah, like 27, 28? I think.
Around there.
Yeah, we need somebody. Yeah, we need Mbappe. He's young. He can be the future of Real Madrid. So that's my response.
Okay, what's it called? Undisputed.
I think Salah is unfortunately too old to move to Real Madrid at this point. I think no, he's going to be 29 in 2021. I think that's that. At this point, there's no point.
So Hazard moved? How old was Hazard? 27, 28?
Yeah,
he was 28.
Look how it's working for Hazard.
I feel like that's not the right.
Salah's not Hazard, Chocho. Salah's not Hazard.
Mute your mic, man. Undisputed, talk.
Yeah, it's at this point he could become a Liverpool legend. If he wins one more Champions League, he is one of their greatest ever players. I think that's what he should be aiming for. As for Mbappe, maybe Pochettino can change his mind. Maybe he can stay the rest of his career at PSG, become a legend there.
No, come on, man, come on. No,
bro, undisputed. The fact of the matter is that let's just keep it real. Mbappe is never winning the Champions League with PSG. And if these guys make the dumb, obviously we're going to discuss this a lot more in detail on Saturday. But if these guys make the dumb decision of hiring Pochettino, then signed, still delivered, they are never sniffing the free flipping Champions League. So if he wants to win it, he's going to leave PSG. Damien.
Yeah, I think Salah to Madrid does make sense. Madrid needs a goal scorer. Only Benzema is really the consistent goal scorer. And sometimes Modric and Kroos can chip in, but it's really just Benzema scoring for them. And I think for Mbappe, I think Liverpool or Madrid is probably his best destinations to go. He needs a proper manager, a proper club, not a holiday camp. So I think it does make sense, both of these transfer rumors, but I think Mbappe would prefer to go to Madrid instead of Liverpool.
All right. What's it called? LB.
Yeah, I think. Look, honestly, I don't think he will leave Liverpool about Salah because, as what a couple of the other guys were saying, he's being coached by one of the best managers in the world. He's a part of one of the best, in my opinion, attacking trios in the world. And to go to Real Madrid, I'm sure will benefit them, giving Benzema a bit of a helping hand to score goals. But The only issue is his age, and I think Real Madrid are going to want to target Mbappe, even though he won't be coming next season. Mbappe is obviously much.
Do you see at any point in time? Do you see Mbappe ending on part of Real Madrid? At any point, he will eventually be wearing that white jersey for Real Madrid. Eventually,
yeah, I honestly do. I think they'll come to an agreement where Mbappe would want to leave PSG, and I know he's going to leave his home country, but let's be honest. I don't think he's ever going to win the Champions League with PSG either.
Nope.
And eventually he's going to become frustrated and he'll want to win that Champions League. And I think Real Madrid, he's destined to go to Real Madrid, in my opinion, eventually.
All right. Ben.
Okay. I think Salah, footballing wise, going to Real Madrid is a step down. But
what?
Footballing wise, right now, going to Real Madrid is a step down from
PSG.
Talking about Salah.
So Salah, okay. Is it this?
Yes, come on. Liverpool right now are way better than
No.
Yeah, but that can change in like 1-2 years.
That's why I said footballing wise for now.
Step down is a bit too harsh a term. It is you're going to a team that is
it
weaker.
is surely a step down now.
No. Step down is going from this to, let's say, Atletico Madrid, or going to freaking
Chelsea.
What's it called? Or going to no. Arsenal is a step into a hell. So it's a step down. Is a step into a hell. So
okay, but you understand what I mean, though.
Yeah.
Let's just go. But as an institution, it is the dream of many players. So I think it depends on what Salah wants to do. And as a player, Salah can produce. He will produce in La Liga. He has the skill sets to do it. La Liga is a goal scorer.
So if you're Salah, what would you do? Stay with Liverpool, become a legend, or go to Real Madrid and do what many great players have done, win a Champions League for Real Madrid and put yourself inside that pantheon of greats?
The way it is right now, I'd rather stay at Liverpool because you have more chance to win. With your age, you have more chance to win the Champions League with Liverpool. And in these particular years right now that you have, the next few years you still have more chance. You cannot be banking on Madrid to turn it over for the next of your. Like, you're still in your peak. You want to stay at the top. If it was Madrid of before, then you want to go there, hoping that even if you don't do anything much. Look at Thierry Henry. He left. He was at his peak at Arsenal, but just went to Barcelona and he won. So, but those two clubs they're not on that level footballing wise anymore. So I don't think Salah should do that. If I'm Salah, I won't do that. For Mbappe, can we just stop this Liverpool stuff? Let's be frank.
Oh, let me guess. You're an Mbappe hater. World Cup?
No. I'm not talking about. I'm actually
19 years old.
You're not listening.
I know. I'm not listening because I'm not hearing. Okay.
I'm not even trolling Mbappe. I'm saying Liverpool cannot in any way afford Mbappe right now. It's not possible. They can't. They can't. That's just it. So there's no point going on with this. They cannot afford him. That's his full stop. So he's Madrid bound. That's just it. You see, just like was it last summer or so? I think it was even this. Okay, yes, last summer. He was literally begging them to come take him, commending Klopp everywhere, commending the Liverpool team everywhere.
He should have pushed for the move, man. He needed to push for the freaking move, man.
It's not that easy for the kind of money he's on, like the kind of the value he's the most valued player right now. So I think only Madrid can pay that money, and Madrid can pay that money right now. So I think he still has 1 year in PSG, even after. Okay, and let me not push it, but I think the earliest we can get for even next summer is still financially unrealistic.
Okay, all right. Infinity.
Yeah. So if I'm Salah, I don't know why I would leave Liverpool. It's just they're better than Madrid currently. They have a higher chance of winning the Champions League, and you recognise there as the main man, the main attacker. And I don't know if you'll get that same respect in Madrid. And I don't know how well you'll work with Zidane as well. And Mbappe, this guy has to leave PSG.
Do you think he will leave PSG? What does he need to do to leave PSG? Does he have to hand in a transfer request, push for a move? What does he have to do to leave?
PSG aren't going to let him leave that easily, but I think he'll leave. He'll leave next summer or in the next 2 years for sure, because I don't think he's going to want to work with Pochettino. He knows that if he wants to get to the next level, he has to go to Madrid.
Okay. Let me ask you this: would you want him at Bayern Munich?
He'd be a good backup to Koeman. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So you wouldn't play him ahead of Koeman or Gnabry?
He wouldn't work for us. He's probably a better player than Koeman and Gnabry, I guess. And when he's at his best, I just don't think he'll fit our system. But with Klopp, I think he can really work with him. And Zidane, he's not a good coach. So I don't know how he'll make Mbappe better.
Okay. And what's it called? The asset side. Talk to me, man.
So looking at this question, basically the idea is that if Salah leaves to Real Madrid, that Liverpool will use the money they get from Real Madrid to buy Mbappe, and that makes a little sense because if Real Madrid had to choose between Salah and Mbappe, they're 100% going to buy Mbappe. So
why?
Because Mbappe
Box office
is the next big thing. Yes, it's the Cristiano Ronaldo and the Bale and the Brazilian Ronaldo and the Kaká. It's the next big thing, and that's what Real Madrid do. They always
Thank
buy.
God you didn't mention Hazard, bro.
Ben, can you mute your mic? You've already spoken. Can you mute your mic, please? Thank you. Please continue.
That's what Real Madrid do. They buy the next big thing. You know, that's what they always do. They buy the best, quote unquote, the best.
Yes, Saeed. Talk to me like Yasser said. I've finished my whole thing, so I'm a bit tipsy now. Saeed. Can the prodigy leave? Can I get a seal?
It's difficult because
I need. No. Easy doing. Yes, look. Yeah, you know what my narratives are. I live and die off my narratives. One of my narratives is for Mbappe to get a seal so he can get those 2 bombs out of there. What is the best chance of him getting the seal? Yes, it's side, please. I'm begging you.
But here's the thing: Mbappe loves PSG. That's the sense I'm getting from Mbappe, that he wants to stay at PSG. And I don't see him leaving anytime soon.
Okay, so wait. So his love for PSG is greater than winning a CL. Is that what you're trying to tell me? Because surely he knows that he can't win a CL with LSG.
But I think that's a footballer. They're arrogant, so I feel like he has a belief in himself that he can win Champions League with PSG. Even though because they went to the final last year, so in his mind he's thinking I can carry this team to a final if I have Neymar. So here's the thing. Here's the thing, HH. I think he really likes PSG. He really likes being in France. So that's like the tweet he sent out, the Farmers League, and the sense I'm getting from him is that he likes Paris.
No. But there comes a time where you need to grow up, grow some balls.
Himself.
You need to grow up and grow some balls and realize that this is not about being French, being nationalistic, or being patriotic. This is about yourself. You have to be selfish. If you win the CL, that's it. It's done. You finished. You're now in that special place that those 2 other guys who I won't mention aren't. So my thing about this is that he needs to.
That Paris life, though. That we life. Come on, that's nice.
Oh,
it's nice.
Madrid, wait, Spain. The weather is good. You know, the woman so
Madrid life is language fine. Too. Like, the French language.
Look, I get it about Paris. I went to Paris. There was the amount of hot chicks that were around when I went to the Eiffel Tower. It was bloody amazing, man. So it is what it is. I get it. I get Paris. My thing about it is that Madrid is still fine. It's the life in Madrid is not a step down. So it's still good. Things are still popping, and it's a better chance to deliver the seal. And you're French.
That's true.
My thing is this easy. Yes, sir. If Zizou picks up the phone and says, je suis croissant, and says, yo, Kylian, I need the seal. I think Mbappe will reject the call from Zizou, Zinedine Zidane, 98 World Cup, 2000 Euros, 02 World Cup, one of the greatest people of all time. Yes, are you trying to tell me that Mbappe will reject the call from Zizou, Zinedine Zidane, one of the horsemen? Are you trying to tell me that? Yes, what? Excuse me, what?
But here's the thing, it's all about money, though. PSG are not fools. They're not going to let him go for free, and Real Madrid don't have the money now.
Yes, yeah. So, take a gun to the president's office and say, I demand to go. Yes, it's like guns are free. Go and get a gun, get a few people and say, look, man, I demand this. Guys, let's move. I want to bring this in, man. I want to bring this in. So, So, guys, I'm going to be creating some space because lots of guys want to comment. So I'm going to be creating some space, man. So don't take it personally. I'm going to create some space because there's certain things where I want guys to come in through. So I want to address this in right now. Let me tell my boy Alaki, you comment. Now here's my thing now, and anybody can jump, but let me jump in first because this is a free for all. This is a free for all, man. We're popping balls. It's easy. No. No one laugh. Don't you dare laugh. I'm sober. I am fully sober. Don't you dare laugh. So why do Chelsea fans rate Marina so highly when she's signed Kepa on a 7-year deal? That is false. That's not true. For a world record fee, that's a lie. And signed German Zidane. I don't know who German Zidane is. I feel like he was smoking Costa Rica when he said that on a 310,000 a week. Now, let me tell you this right now. Oh my gosh, thank you. Abdullahi, put your mic on. All right, put your camera on right now. Put your camera on right now. I know your camera is working. Good. Answer this bloody question. Okay, look at his face. You can read the bloody thing. Answer that bloody question right now. Look at this guy. Unmute your mic, man.
Why the Chelsea fans rate Marina so highly when she signed Ariza Balaga for 7 years for a world record fee and signed Jama? That was the for.
Answer this question, man.
I think the problem is
hold on before you answer. I'm lucky. Are you liking that?
I'm at work. It is.
I was like, are you like an ice bug or something?
It's cold.
Look, ask the question, man. That's the question. I would like you answer the bloody question, man.
I think the problem is under Mauricio Sarri, there was the problem with Alisson Becker of Liverpool, and when Thibaut Courtois left for Real Madrid, that it was kind of homesick. He wanted to meet his children, his families, and everything. So it was a desperation buy to get Ariza Balaga for that kind of amount, which, as a Chelsea fan, I completely understand. Then we were going for Alisson Becker then, but Alisson Becker rejected Chelsea because he said he wanted to play on that Jurgen club. So that I kind of understood the kind of signing for Ariza Balaga. But in terms of Kai Havertz, like in this, it still need to be given time because he just clocked 21, so he has a very long way to go. So we can't just kind of just judge him or just call him a flop at the moment. He has to be given time to kind of prove, like, and show that yes, it kind of really deserves that price tag.
Okay, I'm going to ask you this one last time.
Okay.
Is
Kai Havertz?
Is Havertz still the Germans down?
At this moment, I have to wait on it to the end of season because you can't just judge at the moment. You gotta wait. Yeah, I still stand on my I'm still saying it.
Okay.
You will show up.
Sorry, very briefly. Some guy called Dan. Shout out to that. I said that you look like a refugee.
Man, I work in a construction firm, man. You gotta take it easy, Kai. Chill, man.
Okay, look. Does anybody else want to jump in on this one?
Abdullahi, are you in Antarctica?
Go ahead.
You said what?
Are you in Antarctica?
No, I work in a construction firm, so I work like I work indoor and outdoor. So because it's kind of cold at the moment, so I'm working
My
indoor.
friend, why do they have you working on Christmas Day?
Man, I don't know, man. My boss called me this morning to come and work. Damn, I was sleeping, man.
Abdullahi, wow.
Okay, so your boss can just call you anytime to come
No,
to work.
I was scheduled to work today, like late shift today, but he asked me to come in to work early shift. So I was like, what the hell is going on, man? Damn, I gotta sleep today.
All right, shout out to your boy Cosly Awesome who says, happy holidays, bro. Thank you, bro. So guys, come on, send in those cues. Let me try and find another good key, man.
Let me even tell you what I even heard for close.
What?
My lord, never. They want to know.
No. Okay, then I really don't want to know. Please.
Begiri. I had begiri with egusi soup combined together with poundo yam. You know what's called begiri?
Wait, why? Oh no, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know what that one is.
I think Benjamin knows what's called begiri. I'm not sure if he does.
So HH, please check your Instagram DM. Read it out on this chat, please. All right, let's check this out. Happy Xmas, Now let me go to my DM and see what's popping. Oh Lord, okay. What the heck is this? So, Okay, let me share this. Let me share this. All right. So hopefully you guys can see. If you can't see it, I'll just read it for you. He says, so this is from August 26th, 2017, from a username Usman Mood, from August 26th, 2017. One day, Arteta will become Arsenal manager. He will win 2 trophies in his first 7 months or a year at the club. After that, Arsenal will struggle. They will face their worst start in 30 years, but they will bounce back. Arteta will win the EPL and UCL on his 4th season as Arsenal manager.
That's juju. That's juju. He's a witch doctor. He has to be.
EPL and UCL.
No,
Well,
no.
He's gonna win the championship.
You see,
it's not even in the UCL.
It's scary. This is scary. This is
my thing is that look, unless you can hack and change the date.
This is scary.
I mean, he will win 2 trophies in his first 7 months. So obviously, Community Shield and FA Cup. Arsenal will struggle. They will face their 4 starting. Now, see, this is weird. This is weird. No, because see,
wait. Go on.
This is juju, bro.
I want to get that again. Please read it again.
So, okay, Spacey says one day, Arteta will become Arsenal manager. He will win 2 trophies in his first 7 months or a year at the club.
True.
After that, Arsenal will struggle. They will face their worst start in 30 years, but they will bounce back. Arteta will win the EPL and UCL in his 4th season as Arsenal manager.
Who says
But he's not in the UCL right now, so he can't win the UCL.
That's why he said
4th season. 4th
season.
season. This is
Oh,
his
4th. Did I say
4th
4th?
season. Yeah, he'll win EPL and UCL on his 4th season as Arsenal manager. This is his
weird,
2nd
bro.
season.
This is sick, bro.
Yo, this is sick.
Unless you can hack the date, but
Put it this way.
bro.
No. Wait, okay, that's what we're gonna. I want to know whether you can hack the date and change the dates. If this date is real,
You can't.
If this date is real, and Arteta first of all survives, because I think he's getting sacked. If he survives and they win EPL and UCL, I am finding this man and I'm asking him what happens to me in 5 years' time. If it's something negative, I don't want to know. If it's something positive, tell me all the details. Because trust me, if they win EPL and UCL, Usman Mood, you're getting found. You're getting found. So guys, who believes this and who doesn't believe this?
Nah. I think
Photoshop.
there's a way to. There's a way to do it. There's always a way to do it.
I don't think so. I honestly, that's a set date.
Wait. Okay, wait. Let me come to LB. So LB, thoughts? Do you believe real, fake thoughts?
I'm sorry to say, guys, but I think it's real. It's only been partially proven. I mean, the whole thing hasn't happened, but
no. But okay, do you know what makes me skeptical? It's too specific.
Yeah.
You see, when people predict stuff, it's very broad. To be that specific, and I mean, okay, first 7 months to nah.
But HH, to put into context, I know we're sort of going off topic here, but there was a novel that was written about 20 years ago that predicted the coronavirus, and they specifically said, I'll Twitter it to you.
Yeah. Send it to me.
Yeah, I think I saw that.
It specifically said in the year 2020 there's going to be a widespread of disease that originates from the city of Wuhan.
What?
No. But what's it called? There's this, because remember there was this. I think it's a Korean TV show or something made way before the whole thing, and the whole story of the TV show was about this spread of this virus, very similar to the coronavirus. And this thing was filmed months before the outbreak in Wuhan and everything. So, look, man, there's some wild stuff out there, man. Okay, what's it called? Anything about Juve and their current situation? So, do you guys think that Juve Fiorentina is just like a blip, or do you think Pirlo may be exposed?
To be fair to Pirlo, I think Pirlo just there to, because with what happened with Sarri last season, I think they just got a club legend just to take the heat a little bit, take the heat off the board. But let's be real, guys. Juve are not gonna win the Champions League. Like they couldn't win it with Allegri, and the team is worse now. The team is far worse than what it was 3 years ago. So this season, I still think they're gonna win the Serie A again this season. If AC Milan somehow or Inter Milan wins it, that'd be really amazing. But to be fair, Juve are not in a good position to win the Champions League at the moment. Like, I think the fortune again was just a blip. It happens to everyone, but I don't think Juve are in the best position to win the Champions League, and that's what they've been after for the past 7-8 years.
Let me be honest. This Juve situation, if it wasn't for the fact that we have Barcelona that they're in chaos and the whole messy situation, and Arsenal that's fighting relegation, Juve would have been that club that everyone would have talked about how terrible the situation they're in. I mean, if you think about it, guys, like I think they're like 7 points behind AC Milan. I think then they have less game because the Napoli thing it's just terrible. The situation they're in is so bad. They're not gonna win the Champions League, and I don't know how they could even challenge for the Serie A.
But you see, my thing is that why did they even go for Pirlo in the first place? That's what don't make sense. Like, did they go for Pirlo because they have such disregard and disrespect for the rest of the Serie A, or do they really think that?
Can you view Akim's super chat?
I will.
I think it might actually be that inside the footballing world, I think people have a huge respect for Zidane, and I think that might have a big influence on why they hire Pirlo, because I feel like with maybe in the media and all that stuff, but I don't think they give enough praise to what Zidane did in Real Madrid. But I think inside the footballing world, I think people really want the Zidane of their club, because it doesn't happen where you hire a footballing legend like Zidane and a club legend and he does what he does. It doesn't happen.
No, because I think that's the thing that people try to replicate. The reason why people come with that dumbass thing about, Pochettino is coming to PSG because Pochettino. Bro, I get Pochettino to Espanyol. Pochettino, he spent like 2-3 years at PSG, but he knows PSG so well. Oh man, shut up. No. See, Zidane, it makes sense because he actually spent so much Real Madrid. Pirlo makes sense, but for me, the Zidane Pep thing ain't always gonna work. It's always gonna work like.
I have an opinion on why Juventus hired Pirlo. I think they were really hoping for Zidane to slip up at Real Madrid, so they can swoop in and buy him. Because to be honest with you, Pirlo he's a Finland manager. He's not going to be there a long time. Kind of like Koeman at Barcelona. Koeman's not going to be there.
I know.
Like, we never know. We never know.
The difference though is that you can insult Koeman all you want. He's still an experienced manager who was doing very well with Holland. Pirlo got his coaching badges this morning, and they gave him the job, and they gave him a freaking new job, which doesn't make any freaking sense. Hence why that decision, I just have no idea. So, come on, let me just take this quick thing, and then I want to ask you guys something. I want to ask you guys something because this is an next month stream. I want to make this a cool stream. Nata says, as I knew, that Insta accounts is known for trolling and never tells the truth. They just see a joke on Twitter or Facebook and repost it without research. Fake. As I knew, of course it's fake. So guys, I want to ask you guys this. Same thing for you guys in the live chats. I want to hear your thoughts in the live chats. Anyone will bring up, and I want to hear you guys this. And I'll give you some guys time to think, the panel and the live chat. If you go single, it's just one. I don't want to hear 2, 3, just one. The worst feeling you had watching a football game. So the worst emotion, the singular worst emotion you had from a football game, what was it? So you can think about it. The singular worst emotion you had watching a football game. I want guys to, in the live chat, think about it. I mean, as well. So for me, it's very simple, man.
I got it.
Nigeria, Denmark is probably one of the most depressing moments in my entire life. Hands down. Nigeria, Denmark, France, 1998. Like one of the worst feeling I've had in football, one of the worst things I've ever had in my life. I remember the nights, I remember where I was, I remember crying on my bed, I remember leaving at 3-0. It was just a horrible feeling. So that for me was the most angry. See, I don't know. See, it's not anger. The worst you felt where you felt like depressed. Not anger, but you felt depressed, down, and everything. Hey, Shine, relax, man. Arsenal fans gonna have too much to think about. Chill. Wilson.
To me, bro, I hate talking about that game, but it has to be the Brazil versus Germany game.
Yes.
That was painful, bro.
No.
That was really
Okay,
painful.
see, this is interesting. See, for me, my emotion was embarrassment. So why, obviously, you not being Brazilian, why did it affect you like that? You not being Brazilian?
No, my mom's side of the family is from Haiti, but I was born in Haiti, but my dad's side of the family is from Brazil.
Oh, okay, all right.
And we were all my uncle, my cousin, they all had their Brazil shirt on. It was painful to watch. Like it was like the entire room was just quiet, bro. Like at one point I told them, let's turn the TV up. They were like, might as well finish the game, bro.
Okay, so you watched the entire game till the end?
Yeah, I watched the entire game till the end.
So like so once they blew the whistle, what did everyone say? What did everyone do? Or was it just silence?
No, once the match was done, like literally everybody just left. Nobody said bye to each other. My dad just went into his room. Like for a while, he was just really depressed out there, man. It was very sick, man, what Germany did to Brazil, man.
Oh, wow. Okay. What's it called? Undisputed.
2018 Champions League final is the first time I've ever felt secondhand embarrassment for another player. Loris Karius. That was awful to watch. That was genuinely awful. I felt.
Wait. Oh, okay, so you're a Madrid fan?
No.
Okay. So okay.
It was secondhand embarrassment for someone.
No, but see, my thing isn't really embarrassment. My thing is, what is the worst you felt where you felt depressed and you felt down?
Watching him cry after the game and apologize to the Liverpool fans, that was quite sad. It was the first time I've ever seen a career ending in just one game. That was just the end of his career, just one game. Yeah. That's it.
Damien.
I hate talking about this game, but losing to not 8-2, but losing to Liverpool, because I was so excited in the second leg. Obviously, I was so excited because I actually thought that maybe like, can we win this CL? But obviously Origi had other plans. But
because the funny thing is that whenever everyone brings this up, I can't stop thinking about Eggboy. Because see, my thing about this is that you can't say like I think I'll keep saying this, but in case guys have not listened to this before, guys, remember, like the video, subscribe. You see, I was on Twitch and I was just doing I was playing Red Dead Redemption 2 on Twitch, and Eggboy Hero was on my Twitch, and Eggboy Hero was like, man, we're gonna, and I was like, yeah, okay, but there's always a chance, but yeah, you guys should win. Eggboy Hero, my comment, there's no chance, there's no chance. Eggboy Hero was on my case, there's no chance, it's easy. It's like, look, Eggboy, you never know, it's a Champions League, because what's it called? Deportivo against AC Milan in 04, Liverpool against AC Milan in 05, you never know. But he was like, no, there's no chance, it's not going to happen. And then the moment it happened, Damon, Eggboy Hero disappeared. Till this day, I've not seen an Eggboy Hero. So this is a example. So what did you do? So basically, once the whistle was blown, your general emotions when the whistle was blown.
I cried a little bit. I went to my room. I stayed in there for God knows how long. My family was worried about me. Yeah, and it was just a depressing day and a couple of days after that.
Oh no, I feel you, man. And as I said again, look, man, it's like, because the painful thing about that is Barcelona beats Liverpool, they levitate Tottenham in the final. They do that, they beat Valencia in the Copa del Rey final. They win a treble, and then for me, that is the best season of a player throughout a club season, based on performance, i.e. goals, assists, general performance. That is the greatest season for a single player ever in a club season. And that all they needed to do was just beat Liverpool. All they needed was just one goal. Just one goal. Because I told you, they would have decimated Tottenham in that final. All they needed to do was just get a goal, get past Liverpool, get to the final, Once they win
already
that, they will
beat
destroy
Tottenham in
Valencia.
Wembley.
Hmm?
Same season. They already beat Tottenham in Wembley. Same season.
Yeah.
So
No. But
yeah,
based on what Pochettino
like
would have done,
I'm just telling you, like, yeah, that
they
you're
would
right.
have just announced it. So before I come to the, let me read this. So shout out to your boy Tudara123. Thanks for the dub. Real versus Bayern penalty shootout in 2012.
Oh,
Bro, I remember where I was. Mourinho on his knees, because that was supposed to be the year of La Decima. I'm sure it was depressing for you to watch it, and you're not even there. Bro, that is why I have an issue with Kaka as well. That is part of my issue with Kaka as well, because I told you, Mourinho is basically it's the same thing with like Maradona. Like he cares so much, and he has the kind of passion for the sport that I have for the sport. So once you just saw Mourinho on his knees, Mourinho was like, "I'm begging you, please. I'm begging you, please." Because remember, they would have faced Chelsea. But the thing is this: would they have beaten Chelsea? Because Chelsea were on one, man. Chelsea were by the powers of the footballing elders. The footballing elders were just carrying Chelsea. So I don't know, but the fact of the matter is that I think Mourinho. Remember, Mourinho is a final merchants man. He would have known that just get this team to the final, they would have won. But I remember seeing him on his knees because Mourinho wanted that thing so badly. And when they missed it, I was like, oh my gosh, you bastards. You bastards. You broke my guy's heart. You broke his heart, you bastards. Oh,
HH,
just
quickly on
do you remember who missed the first penalty?
Ronaldo.
Cristiano. It was Cristiano that missed the first one.
But in fairness, Cristiano scored 2 goals in the game.
He did, but we needed
Kaka didn't do anything, and he went to go and missed the penalty. So, as bad as Cristiano's penalty was, he did score. So, let me come to LB. Talk to me. Worst moments for you?
Without doubt, 7-1 Brazil 2014 World Cup. And, just to provide some context behind that, I'm not, Brazilian by birth, or I'm not really, any part of me is not Brazilian. But, I mean, let's face facts. That World Cup in Brazil was all about Neymar. A lot of the neutrals wanted Brazil to win at home. And the way they went out to see all their fans sort of crying in the stadiums, it was a sad, depressing sight. And I mean, for me personally, I was very big on Brazil during that World Cup as well. But unfortunately, it wasn't to be. And I think now they can only sort of hope that they're going to get another World Cup in another 50 years time, and hopefully they can win it. So, I remember.
No. I mean, that was. So did you watch the entire game until the end?
I watched the entire game from the start to the finish, and by the end, the Brazilian fans were literally applauding the Germans. They were that good in, with their sportsmanship and the support they were providing the German players, because they appreciated really good football. And I honestly think it could have been worse than 7.
No. What's it called? Ozil should have scored that chance. Like that. Yeah. I remember that chance.
He could have got a hat trick that game. To be honest with you, he made so many chances in the second half.
Thank goodness that it wasn't. That was because. So what? We're not going to talk about 9-1, 10-1. Really? Come on, man. Kevin.
For me, as a fan, it had to be the 18-19 Real Madrid against Ajax, just beating. That was embarrassing for me. Because during that whole entire season, we were doing horrible. Looks like we gave up as a team. And just to go in there and get beat like that at our own home, that tactic free kick. I don't know if anybody remembers that at all.
Oh, yeah. Focus on that. I remember that game very well.
Yeah, that was like the nail in the coffin.
But didn't you expect it to happen based on how the season was going? So didn't that soften the blow, because it was already felt like, this Madrid team aren't it?
Yeah, I didn't want to expect it, but you know what? Now that I think about it now, I wouldn't be surprised if we lost, because we were just horrible. It's ironic because Barcelona fans, they were cracking on us, making fun of us. Here we are now, and in this situation.
All right, what was it called? Ben.
Okay, well, man, this question is bad. It's a bad question. It affects me. It actually affected me really bad, and I'm going to tell you why. it was and it's not just one game. It was a series of events, and it started making me really doubt myself. Like, but let me just start from the 7-0 Bayern against Barcelona in 2013. After the first leg 4-0, because I think before then we had played at was it AC Milan?
Yeah.
And
yeah.
They beat us 2-0 in the first leg, and
that was the one where Pato scored from the kick off.
Yeah. 2-0 in the first leg, and
Tari scored that one.
No. In the new camp, Pato scores from the kick off.
No, that's not the game, because when they played the second leg, the one I'm talking about, Barcelona lubricated them.
Oh, okay.
So that game gave me, like, they won at the San Siro, I think, at 2-0. And like in the whole of my hostel, I think I was in SS1. Like, so I was like the number one Barcelona fan. I used to argue in the whole hostel. And I said, we're going to turn it, we're going to overturn it. And we did. So when Bayern hit us 4, I actually argued with people, and people started really believing that. In fact, I went as far as saying that just watch the headlines. The next day is going to be May 6. That is, Messi is going to score 6 goals. It's going to be May 6.
Don't put yourself out there.
When it was 7-0, like my friends, people, it was terrible. It was terrible. It was very bad. And I just saw it. It just went on going with the Spain, because I wasn't just a fan of the club. I was a fan of particular style of play, that tiki-taka, that kind of play. And I just saw that style of play being destroyed. I saw it in Netherlands versus Spain, 5-0, 5-1. I saw it just crash again. And it went on, and the worst was when the 8-2, but even before the 8-2, even the Pep losing to Lyon, I started doubting myself. Like, wait, because I just felt like any team I support was just losing.
But my thing is, which is the one that's made you the most depressed, where you were really just sad, on the verge of almost tears?
The lowest, I actually cried when Argentina lost. But that's aside this. When Argentina lost, when Götze scored that goal, I actually cried.
Do you know how? Apart from that, guys, you know, this guy's a Nigerian man. And Argentina losing brought him to tears rather than all the nonsense that has happened in Nigeria all this time. Look, man. Let me move from
that was really bad.
Mute your mic, my friend. Yes, Isai, talk to me. The moment. The heck? Hello, Said, talk to me. The moments that brought you almost to tears.
It was Fergie's last Champions League game, when Nani got the red card.
Against Madrid.
Let me tell you guys, like, that day, I remember like it was yesterday, because I was living in at that time I was living in India. So the time difference was like, I think the game was around like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning. And then everybody, like, so when there's a Champions League game, everyone just come together at one place.
Yeah.
Watch. So I was only Manchester United fan. The rest of the guys were Real Madrid fans, and I was like, I was the youngest amongst the group as well, and it was for me, this was Fergie's last season, so this was just different. This was just so different. This season was just way different than any other season, because there was an eventuality.
So basically, because you knew it was over. It was an end of an era.
So we went up 1-0, and I remember there was a controversy because Rooney didn't start that game, and then it was genius by Fergie. We went up 1-0. We were up on aggregate 2-1. It was in Old Trafford. Then once Nani got that red card, I don't think I remember a red card change a game so dramatically than that red card.
And then also Cristiano scoring as well.
Yep.
Yes, that's right.
But then, yes.
Yes, say very simple. Like, even Mourinho admitted that if Nani stayed on, Manchester would have gone through. United would have gone through.
We was winning. We was winning on aggregate. And then here's the thing that I don't know if people give any respect to Mourinho, especially that game. What Mourinho did as soon as Nani got the red card, I don't think I don't exactly remember that like exact time frame, but he subbed in Luka Modric, and Luka Modric changes that game. He scored the second goal of Real Madrid, and I didn't know who this guy Luka Modric was. And people don't give respect to Jose Mourinho for Luka Modric since he's the one who signed him to Real Madrid, but no one gives respect to him for that. So he came on, he scored the second goal, and then we all know what happened. And Cristiano scored that, and then I think we also we were supposed to have a penalty in the last minute. Referee didn't see it. I'm not gonna lie to you. Every time that referee, if I see him, bro,
don't you dare talk about referees. Me and Abdullahi can talk about referees. You don't get to talk about referees.
Man, no, man.
The greatest robbery was done to Chelsea. It is in Wikipedia. It is in official FIFA books. The greatest robbery was done to Chelsea in 2009. I don't want to hear anything about referees from anyone on this panel.
Guy, man. It was that game. I remember when it ended. I couldn't believe it. I just could not believe what just happened.
Okay. So let me come to.
He was the one who sent John Terry off as well.
Oh, was it? Oh.
He's a bastard.
So, wait, what's it called? Let me come to you, this Abdullahi. Talk to me. Worst moment, the moment that's almost brought you to tears. Abdullahi. Okay, I think his thing is stuck. Ahmad, talk to me, man. The moment that almost brought you to tears.
That's a good picture by Abdullahi, though.
Yeah.
HH, you're bringing back bad memories right now.
I know.
I have two. I can't choose between them.
Oh God! No, guys. Just keep in mind, Ahmad is a PSG fan.
Oh my God!
Shush! Let him speak. Ahmad, you have the floor.
The second one, Wallah, I didn't watch football for 2 months. I'm not even lying. I was so depressed I couldn't watch football for 2 months. And you know, when I get depressed, it's when I'm like on a high. I feel so good and everything just goes away. So the first one, obviously, PSG versus Barcelona. And the second one, the United. The United one was the worst one. It wasn't as worse as Barcelona if you think about it. But I was so confident that we would go through. I was just thinking of who are we going to play in the quarterfinals. And how in some way we lost that game.
See, that's interesting. What would hurt more, Miracle at Camp Nou or Nightmare in Paris? Because on one hand, PSG you expected to go through against such an inferior team. On the other hand, it's like Cavani scored the away goal.
Mm-hmm.
All you have to just hold on, and it was the last kick.
Yeah.
So but I'm explain to us like which that's why.
The thing was, the United game. We were controlling the game. United didn't offer anything, but actually I was texting my friend. I told him I'm expecting a United goal, but because this is PSG, in some way we'll concede a goal in the last minute, and it happened. I couldn't even believe it. I was so angry that day. And the worst thing is, I live in Sweden, so the fans here are like different. It's international.
Yeah.
So many Barca fans, Real Madrid fans just bantering me. That's the worst thing out of all, making it worse. Yeah, those two are my worst depressing moments.
All right, what's it called? So Marvelous, we're pretty much doing moments that almost brought you to tears. Like worst moments for you, the moment that was the most depressing for you that almost brought you into tears.
Without a doubt, it is 100% Chelsea versus Barcelona, 2009.
So was that much more depressing or much more anger? I'm looking for depressing, almost tearful.
Listen, HH, it was depressing, it was anger, it was dejection, it was heartbreak. I have never felt just so devastated ever in my life watching a football game. I felt as if I felt as if something had been robbed from me. I felt as if a piece of me had been taken
what do you mean by
away.
something? Something was robbed. It was a robbery. It's not something as if it was robbed.
It was almost as if UEFA just gaslit me the whole game, and I couldn't believe what I was seeing. Or Verbo blatantly
Ben, mute your mic.
missed those calls. I don't even want to think that he missed them. He just did not call them. You look at the celebrations from Dani Alves, Iniesta taking off his shirt, Pep Guardiola when he still had hair like you, how he celebrated. It just culminated.
You don't come onto a Christmas stream and insult my headline and try and call me bold. Marvelous. How dare you? You just lost your place. How dare you on Christmas, the day of Santa, you insult my headline? That is really ridiculous.
Speaking of Marvelous, didn't Marvelous say he was going to pay you $100 if Arsenal doesn't win?
Yeah, I'm still waiting.
Quick question.
Oh God, what?
Please. No, seriously.
Yes, what?
The Aguero moment. The Aguero moment against QPR.
Yeah.
Or the Sergio Roberto moment against PSG, which is most unlikely to happen again. Sergio Roberto scoring that last minute goal, and Aguero scoring against QPR to win the Premier League.
So which is more what? More?
Which is most unlikely to happen again? Like do you get what I'm saying?
Aguero. That is so specific. Because how many times do we have a league really go down to the last day and it's been won by the last kick? I'm sure in the Champions League you can have a situation where a team can come back and then by the last kick it can happen. So both are unlikely, but that Aguero moment was so specific that it is very unlikely that could happen again, but it's more likely that the Sergio Roberto one could happen again. So what's it called? To run the easy, just run this off for this. So Red, we are doing the moment that almost brought you to tears, the footballing moments you watched that almost brought you to tears and depressed you. Red. You were there. Red 1-2. All right. So we'll probably come out to Red when he gets his mic working.
Red's a Real Madrid fan, isn't he?
Yeah. Okay. So Hakim says, according to L'Equipe, Barca are thinking of sacking Koeman and hiring Tuchel January 26th, right after FC presentation a few days before PSG game. So guys, what do you guys think about this?
Wow.
Is that really an improvement?
Oh my God.
Because Barca fans keep on saying Koeman is trash, bro.
Hey, look, how bad is he?
Because I'm like, just like how they were saying Valverde was trash. So how bad was Valverde really? Because as Koeman has a full summer transfer window, he buys up player that he wants, put his philosophy in. He hasn't done that. He's just using the same squad with even younger kids.
Bro.
Okay. Then go after Tuchel. Then I guess maybe after 6 months in. Tuchel sacked Tuchel.
I don't want Tuchel. I don't want Tuchel either, though. Just.
But HH, here's the thing with this. I don't think Tuchel is a bad coach. But I think he faced a lot of problems in PSG where I feel like he was unable to implement his coaching philosophy. So it will be interesting, to say the least. To be honest, I'll be interested in it.
He'll face the same problem.
My friend, if you're Barca, do you take Homeboy? Do you take Koeman? So do you take Tuchel?
With me?
Because I don't think Tuchel is the guy, man. Tuchel is not a bad coach. Tuchel to Barca.
The same issue with PSG. He can handle those big players. He can't. So just no point.
No, I disagree. I think Tuchel handled the big players good at PSG. Because
he could handle Neymar and Mbappe.
The best thing was his relationship with them. He had, and even Mbappe and Neymar has said it. The relationship is good. The problem in PSG was that the relationship with the sporting director wasn't good. Because
Did you see how many times Mbappe disrespected him openly, pushed him? How many times it happened?
Mbappe does that everything.
To be honest, I think Neymar probably disrespected Emery more than he did Tuchel. I think.
I'm talking about Mbappe. Mbappe disrespected Tuchel more than anybody else.
I also think one thing is Barcelona. That's a bigger stage. Like, if he messes up there, that's like the whole entire world is going to come crashing down.
You know, Mbappe doesn't have the kind of power in PSG that even someone like Piqué has political power in Barcelona more than just player power.
Okay,
People like Piqué, those guys, Busquets.
Let me read. So Hassan says, when Gerrard slipped, I fell into a deep depression. God damn.
Nah, that was funny. That was hilarious.
So, which team has been robbed a lot and helped a lot?
Barcelona.
Ben and Damien, you know what it is. I mean, there's a reason why it's called UEFA Lona. So basically, that's easy. Look,
I won't have that.
The question is, who has been robbed a lot?
Who has been robbed a lot?
PSG.
No,
not
PSG
really.
been robbed?
No, only one
bet
time.
you
To be honest with you, the 6-1. But other than that, PSG has just been choking.
Who has
Bayern
been
Munich.
robbed a lot?
Bayern Munich.
Not really. When they
What
Bayern
would you
get
say,
robbed.
Bayern?
Oh, yeah, Bayern.
Yes.
Atletico went on. Wait, how are Atletico robbed? No,
Yeah,
they're not robbed.
how did Bayern Munich rob? Bayern was robbed.
Ramos'
Because, like,
goal was
offside.
offside.
That's
Ramos-
offside. That happens. I wouldn't call that
2016.
robbery. There is no VAR
I
then.
will say-
too. If there is VAR, I would have said it's robbery, but there is no VAR then. So
I will say Barcelona has been robbed more than any other.
Ben,
What?
Ben, no, guys, shush. Okay, Ben, since you're such a smart ass, can you please give us examples of how UEFA Lona has been robbed?
How Barcelona has been robbed?
Yes, please give us examples.
So many. Just so many.
So many is not an example.
I can give you
No.
a good one. I can give you a decent example.
Chelsea against Barcelona 2012. Barcelona were robbed.
2012.
what?
Yeah,
Terry
2012.
was sent off. How's that a robbery?
Chelsea was
2012.
10 men down. Chelsea was 10
What
men
kind of
down.
rubbish is this guy talking? What nonsense is going on from this
You
guy's
get that
mouth?
the advantage. PK scored for crying out loud. in
That
that
was
game.
their plan. They planned that.
What?
They planned to send him off
Aaron's,
so it will suit their
what's
agenda.
Aaron's nonsense? How dare you open your rotten mouth and say you were robbed into what?
No.
Have some shame.
Hello?
What rotten mouth
We
are you
were robbed.
talking
We were robbed. You guys, you planned with
They got
you
robbed
planned
by
with the
you,
ref. You planned with the ref to send off your own player just so it would look like you didn't, like you weren't planning together. But we know what you did.
Okay, so
Yo, wait, Chase, can you hear me?
Yeah. Oh, Red, here you are. So, okay, so Red, I've got a question for you, but let's just answer this one. Real Madrid 3-peat is questionable.
The second one was. No, the second and third.
True, very
Can't
true.
Just give
Don't hate.
Zidane the dub. He did it. Why don't people want to just give Zidane the flipping dub?
Because he got helped by referees.
People hate seeing
Yeah.
other people win.
Oh, you didn't?
That
The most helped is actually Madrid. Let's be frank.
Do
The
you know-
most helped Madrid.
Okay, guys, let me be real with you. I think the 3-peat might be one of the most underrated, is one of the most unspoken about and underrated feats in football. People don't talk about it enough.
Can I see
Because it
something?
was helped.
And I think the people that only see guys, let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. We've got some Barca fans here. If that Pep team that everyone loved and the way they played the football did a 3-peat, people would have orgasms over them.
They wouldn't be quiet
Let's keep
about
it
it.
real.
They still talk about 2011 till this day. They would have orgasm about it.
Exactly.
I just think because people didn't really fall in love and Real Madrid do not have an attractive style of play in the sense of what Barcelona had, that 3-peat doesn't get talked about enough. To the
Madrid
point where
had
people are
12
like,
players in every game. What are you saying? They had
because they were
reps. They paid those reps.
I know, Ben.
Reps.
I know it hurts. It hurts, Ben. I know it hurts.
What are you saying?
2015.
Ronaldo paid off people.
I know
Ronaldo
it
paid off
hurts.
people.
It hurts,
Let's be
Ben. I
frank.
know it hurts,
Ben,
Ben. I know
as
it
Barca
hurts.
fan, you have the cheek, the audacity of you to talk about 12 men.
Allow it.
You sick
If
man.
Messi did
Shameless.
Allow it.
Shameless.
It is what it is at the end of the day. Like, at the end of the day, Madrid did win a 3-peat, and you guys didn't. It just is what it is. You can argue with the refs. You can argue hypotheticals. All that stuff.
Barcelona has two trebles, and you guys don't, bro.
Don't care about a treble, bro. 3 great
Easy.
teams
Let me
is better than one.
Okay, so Red, you missed out this whole thing when we talked about it. So basically, we said that the moments for you in football, any moment throughout your life that almost put you close to tears? Which footballing moment or footballing match almost put you to tears when you saw it?
I'll be honest with you, HH. Like the only way that would be put to tears if it's my national team, but my national team is shit, so like that could never happen. For my club, I do get disappointed.
Oh, what's your national team? So what is your?
Well, I'm
national
Syrian,
team?
like by origin.
Syria, okay.
Yeah, so like we're not like I guess we did get a bit of a heartbreak because we were going to qualify for 2018 World Cup. We were very close,
Yeah, I
and
remember.
we were like on the main stage. So that was pretty. That was probably the most.
No, that would have been a great story, man.
Yeah, but like in recent times, like I guess the game that disappointed me the most, I guess, because with the club, I don't really cry or get sad. I don't really care that much. Like it's just I get disappointed more so than anything. For Real Madrid, I guess when we lost Atleti in the Super Cup, that really hurt because it was a derby and like it was a trophy and we really blew it. And like that was sort of the straw that broke the camel's back. That was when our decline started. That was post Zidane, post Ronaldo. The team sort of like also like losing a final, which was a first for that team. That was I think that killed our momentum, and that's when the decline started.
Okay. So
Red, what about the UCL semi-finals?
No, to be honest with you, like the fact that you make it that far, it's always it's commendable. Like top 4 finish, like that's good in Europe, and we were doing it consistently back then. I guess the one that really hurt probably was 2012. That was the penalty misses, and especially because like my favorite players missed too. It was Kaká, Ronaldo, Ramos. Like that hurt, that stung. But like,
so let me just quickly read this super chat, and I'll come out to you. So I think Dad says, I think this was back to Pete that's almost made you depressed. So he says, Barca v Roma, couldn't sleep, and a Greek god ghost was riding on my tail in my dreams. God damn.
No, it's like, that's why like I can't hate Barca fans because like, I feel bad for them. Like legit, they have to sit through 3 humiliations. Like imagine like they lose to Roma. They're like there's no way it could get worse. There's no way.
Thing,
then they bottled to Liverpool 4-0. And they're like there's no way it could get worse.
Bro, calm down, man.
And then they lose to Bayern 8-2.
It's all facts,
calm down, bro.
It's all facts, bro.
You keep getting Schalke. In the three-peat at quarterfinal level. In the three-peat at quarterfinal levels, Madrid, not just the three-peat, from almost 2010, at quarterfinal levels, Madrid keeps getting Schalke, Shakhtar, Ajax, such teams.
Okay, cool, bro. You want to talk about teams, bro? You want to talk about teams? Okay, who did Madrid get when Barca got Roma?
I don't care, bro. But I know.
Oh my god, man, you're such a loser, bro.
You were getting easy teams and you were losing, bro. You went up against Liverpool with Salah missing.
Do you know how many times you played
up
against
front and you bottled it? And you guys have the greatest player of all time, and you bottled it. It's sad.
You guys tell me Messi's
and club broke, bro.
Bro, and Barca spends money too. You guys got Coutinho, like you guys got Griezmann. These are top players.
Easy, guys, easy. Another roundtable question, guys. This is a question for the panel and a question for the audience as well. I will look at what the guys are saying in the live chat and what everybody is saying over here on the panel. Now, this is a different emotion. The moment that made you angry, physically angry, that really angered you. So this is not the moment that made you depressed, that really angered you. I'm going to name a few, and I'm going to tell you the ones that did this for me. 2017 UCL final, Juve against Real Madrid.
He didn't even do a hangout.
Yes, my friend. This showed you how unprofessional I was back then and just how much it pissed me off. Because I was like, Juve, this Buffon doing his thing, blah, 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 blah. Then when that happened, I remember I was at a pub. I walked back, pissed and angry. And I said, nah, I'm not doing a post-match analysis. I can't remember what I did afterwards, but I remember for that moment, I didn't go online. I didn't go anywhere like that. I was just pissed off. So that was one. Another one is Italy against Spain, Euro 2012 final. Balotelli, I was like, boom, this is it, man. I had my agenda and everything. I remember like when Spain scored the second goal, because I think that was the Xavi's through ball to Alba. I left the, because it was like a restaurant bar kind of place. I basically left. I was like, nah, and I was just cursing myself and just swearing to myself all the way back. But the number one, 09, man. Because the thing about 09 is Drogba's emotions were my emotions. Like, when Drogba was like, it's a I was like, because I was going to say, like, you can't do that. Okay, fine. Iniesta scored, it was a dagger. It's a penalty. You can't just not give the penalty. But the referee, in his mind, he got caught up in the emotions of the moment. And he just said, no, Barcelona, I'm not going to. No, it's a penalty. It is what it is. Yes, they scored late, but Chelsea got a penalty afterwards, and Chelsea would have scored that flicking penalty. So they just total disregard for football decorum. I was like, this is stupid. Because my thing was, Chelsea were on like a vengeance mission for 2008. So the fact that that was robbed from them, Damien and Ben, showed me that for me pissed me off and angered me beyond anything. And you see, my thing is that when that guy missed an open goal at the 2010 World Cup against South Korea, I actually wasn't angry. It was more so like, what? So that's my thing. Abdullaki, which is the moment that angered you the most?
Let me talk about this. The one that made me sad a lot.
Okay, sad and angry.
Firstly, I'll start with the 2008 Champions League final, Manchester United Chelsea, when John Terry slept, when he slipped off, and when he was taking the penalty when he slipped. My emotion was like out of the window already, and I broke my TV twice. Then the following year, when the penalty came, when Barcelona semi-final Champions League, when Drogba was sent off, I could not go to school for a week, but I was just mad. I was literally mad because then I was already like on a high, because I have a Barcelona fans in my school that was very much. We were just few Chelsea fans in our school then in Africa. I was already posting to them that don't worry, the Drogba is an African. He's gonna give his juju against Barcelona. So then I could not go to school for like a week because of the embarrassment and everything I'm gonna face in the school. So the one that make me sad was the 2012. I won't even call it juju. I'll call it the miracle, the Champions League miracle. From the Napoli to the Benfica, especially the Barcelona one, the Camp Nou. When Torres scored, when he scored, I won 300,000 naira in Africa. 300,000 naira. I was on the floor sitting down, crying. When he scored, Fernando Torres scored. I won that money and I was crying that I just won this money. My emotion, I don't even know what to say that day, because I knew that then I was like, damn, God, this is the year we're gonna win it. This is the year. No one is stopping us. That day, I cried. Okay, so the one that got me angry was the 2009 Champions League final, semi-final against Barcelona in the I think is it in the Stamford Bridge when Drogba got the red card. When they got the red card, that was when they call it UEFA Luna, but I call it robbery. Almighty robbery. Almighty robbery. Almighty. Benjamin was like, it was. Benjamin was like, it wasn't a robbery. That Barcelona match, it was more than one penalty.
I know.
Ballack.
It was more than one.
There was Ballack.
But the issue about it was that, fair enough, all those other ones were ignored. The fact of the matter was that it happened so soon after Iniesta's. Okay,
exactly.
Don't give the other four. You're not going to give the other one again? When it's so obvious?
Clear, very clear. The one that had Samuel Eto'o in his hand. The one that had Samuel Eto'o in his hand is the penalty.
What?
Would you want to be cheated?
It wasn't a cheat. It was robbery, man. That was almighty robbery.
It was robbery.
If you pay, like when you paid UEFA to give you Porto, did you like that you were cheated?
Ben, I don't even want to talk about that. About payment. That payment should have been accepted.
So they can't cheat on. They can't cheat us. Like UEFA can't cheat us because we did some.
When Benjamin was talking about cheat, should have the 2012 Champions League in the what's called is in the Camp Nou or in the Stamford Bridge. That wasn't even a cheat because Terry got a red card. He got a red card first. That was not a cheat.
Ben was just trying to be
funny. Bro, don't go there. Don't go there.
No. It wasn't a cheat.
Easy.
It was the miracle.
So LB, the football moment that's made you the most angry, that's almost made you break something.
Number one or top three? Number one or top
Number
three?
one.
Number one. Oh, I would probably say the 2017 quarterfinal between Bayern and Real Madrid, second leg. Where
is that where Vidal got sent off?
Yeah, Vidal got sent off. He got the ball, and then Real Madrid scored 2 goals, which were very questionable goals, and they went through. I was livid. I was absolutely ropeable.
Yeah, man, that was a dodgy game, man. That was that. I mean, because you see, a few of these matches I want to watch again and just see it through new eyes. But so games in which things are just very, very dodgy, man. And what's it called? Damien. Okay, sorry, LB. Finish up on LB.
No, I was actually going to say, I don't know for the Real Madrid and Barcelona fans, Damien and Vilton and Red, the semi-final of the UCL in 2011 where Pepe was sent off for not even touching Dani Alves, and even before that, all the Barcelona players were just going to the floor, and you wouldn't be able to even touch them, or you would just touch them and they go to the floor, and then Messi comes out and scores 2 goals against 10 men with Real Madrid. So I was pretty pissed off with that game as well, but it is what it is.
Sorry, bro.
Yeah.
Damien, talk to me. Moment that made you the most angry.
I have a lot of moments to choose, but obviously it has to be 8-2. What made it even worse was my girlfriend at the time was a Bayern fan, so it was really bad, and it was just terrible time.
Now, okay. Did that loss have anything to do with the breakup or nothing at all?
No, it didn't have nothing to do with the breakup.
Thank goodness, but thank goodness. All right, what's it called? Vilton. Moment that's made you the most pissed off, the most angry.
Bro, to be honest with you, I wasn't mad because of the game. I was happy because of what happened. It was that 2017 El Clasico when Messi scored that game winner. I wasn't mad we lost the game. Bro, I bet it with 9 of my friends that day. Bro, when I got to school the next day, guys were just lining up. I wasn't even mad about the game. I was so mad that I had to pay them because the game was done, bro. The game was done. I was like, okay, none of us are getting paid today. It's going to be a draw. Then that little small alien bastard scored that last. I was so mad, bro. I threw my control, my remote TV. I just threw it at my TV.
So how much did you have to pay out then?
It was $180, bro, in total. I was so mad, bro, because I was like, bro, it's a draw. I'm like, the game is done. Like, it's over. It's 2-2.
Because that was the iconic Sheds celebration, wasn't it?
It was disgusting. Are we still doing the dream team, by the way? Are we still doing that?
Yes, we are. We're doing the dream team. Undisputed, talk to me, man.
I will also go with the 2018 Champions League final when Ramos assaulted Salah and Karius and somehow got away with it. Spanish Hitler, as I like to call him. He broke Salah's arm with a karate move, and he elbowed Karius in the head, which caused a concussion, and he wasn't sent off. The most disgraceful final of all time, and I will never give Real Madrid any credit for it.
Okay. No, I've just seen a really good question by Footy Agendas. I'm going to keep my eye on that. Yes, says Saeed. Anger. I want to hear anger, man. Anger. Which one's really?
Well, here's this is me. I love football. I love Manchester United, but I also love football. So I am heavily invested in every final in terms of Champions League. So for me, I hate. There was a team I really could not stand, was Real Madrid. I just could not stand that team. And I remember it was 2016 Champions League final. I wanted Atletico Madrid to win with all my heart. And when Sergio Ramos scored that header, oh my God. I'm getting angry just thinking about it.
That's 2014.
Oh my God. Because Diego Simeone and Atletico Madrid was that close to Champions League. They were 1-0 up. And after that, I couldn't, I knew they're going to lose the game. It was obvious after that point. That was the only, because up to today, that's the main reason I feel like Diego Simeone never gets his respect. Because of Sergio Ramos, that goal, he has destroyed the image of Diego Simeone and Atletico Madrid. That man.
Yasir, are you talking 2014 or 2016?
2014, sorry.
Oh, 2014, it's 2014, yeah.
It was the same it was the same team as that's why I get it mixed up, but it was 2014. 2014 was the chance Atletico Madrid had, and they're never gonna have it ever again. That's just imagine there's clubs out there like City, PSG, Dortmund. I think they won the Champions League, but there's teams that have never won it. Now, Atletico Madrid was that close to winning it. And that bastard, Sergio Ramos, that guy.
That's what he does, man. That's what he does, man. So what's it called? Ahmad, talk to me. The moment that made you the most angry.
Again, I have two. The first one, it will be the World Cup 2018 when Iran played Portugal. And in the last minute, they had a chance to go through the group. And I'm Iranian, so I
told you, basically, I was watching that match, obviously, because I was speaking to my brother about it, because I remember when he saved Cristiano's penalty.
Yeah, the goalkeeper.
And you just saw how he just held the ball, because the guy was like, man, this ball is like my baby. He doesn't hold the ball like that. And I remember that chance. Because it was just like, if he just had a good connection on that chance, man. Oh, man.
And do you remember the group? It was Spain and Portugal in the same group, and Morocco.
Yeah.
3 good teams. And imagine if Iran came through.
Oh no! It was a crazy. The matches were. That was a really good group. That was a really good. Where all the matches were really good, and that's.
And the second one, like the Barca PSG and United PSG game, those I get depressed by. But anger, I would say last year in the final when we missed so many chances.
Man.
Chance after chance. If we would have, if Mbappe and Neymar was clinical, we would be Champions League winners right now. So I would say those two I got most angriest.
All right. So has everyone gone for this?
I have an HH.
Not Ben.
Okay, so let me come to Ben.
Okay. Like Ahmad just said, for my own teams, the batterings, those ones, they don't really get me angry. I just get sad. And when they win, I get very happy. But to get me angry, it's about the agenda. My agendas are really, really precious to me. And and the one that really, and that's why you may not think the game was that will be that provocative, but I was very annoyed because it messed up my agendas. Man City versus Lyon. Not even the game now, just seeing Pep's tactics. I was pissed. Pissed because I just knew they were going to.
So basically, you went celebrating with me and my bottle.
No, I'm getting there. I'll tell you. I was so angry that to pacify the.
Man, was it the time he used 35 to
mic, my friend.
Yeah. When he I was so angry to the point that I knew that HH was going to destroy him, and that was annoying me too much. You know what I did? I started insulting Pep. I started insulting him. I came on the chats. I started insulting him. I was so angry just to feel better. I insulted him. I was so annoyed. I went on Twitter. I insulted him.
Do you know what the funny thing
I said,
is?
Because
do you know what the funny thing is? That I think like the world sort of knows me and my Pep thing, because I looked at the thing. There were like up to 1,000+ people watching that stream. So literally, I think people like there's only one channel to go to when Pep messes up in the Champions League.
Oh my god, I was so angry, and I was so pissed. I started insulting him. I called him lep. I called him a fraud. I argued with people that I would argue for usually. Like I argued with them, telling them that Pep is a fraud. He's a fraud. I was so angry, man. Because it messed up my agenda.
All right, so what's it called? Red.
Yeah, no, for me, 2017 final probably is the closest thing I got. 2017, game against Bayern. That was probably the one that made me the angriest, because just the reaction to that game was just disgusting. Because when you watch the whole game as an entirety, it was just ruined by bad refereeing, because it was a beautiful performance by Marcelo. I think that was probably Marcelo's greatest game for Real Madrid ever. He was phenomenal. People forget that he dribbled past Bayern's defense by himself. If that was Messi, we'd be jerking him off till now, just like we do with the 2015, that body feint that people lose their minds over. Marcelo did that, and then he gifted Ronaldo. He literally gave Ronaldo a tap-in for his 100th European UCL goal. That was Ronaldo's 100th, by the way. It was a beautiful game. Ronaldo nutmegged Neuer for his 100th European goal. When he did that finish, it was just a great game overall, and it was just ruined by referees and it's tainted. But I highly recommend to rewatch it. it's a beautiful display of football. Like both Bayern and Madrid turned up, and like the referees bottled it, and like that's a big reason why I'm for VAR, because like say what you want about VAR, at the end of the day, it prevented these scenarios. We haven't seen that again. Like,
no. I think VAR like. It's just, basically, VAR isn't the issue. It's the people who interpret it. VAR is amazing. It is needed because a lot of these referees are bombs.
It's gonna the transition will take a while. Like eventually, like over 5-10 years, the implementation will be better and better. The technology will get better, and like then the rules will be adjusted. So like they'll stop all these stoppages, and it'll be more fluid.
No, because if VAR was there in 09, Chelsea are in the Champions League final. Simple.
Yeah, like
because Chelsea have like 3 or 4 penalties.
See, but here's one thing I want to say now that we're ending the topic is like I don't like these kind of discussions in football and sports, because like what if scenarios are all fine and like dandy, like we could have them, but like we can't take them too seriously, because I'll be honest with you, like that 2009 Barcelona team, I don't think that was right. I feel like over the 180 minutes, the better team went through. Like, regardless of, we could talk about refereeing decisions, we can talk about all that stuff, but that's all hypotheticals. The fact is, like, bro, that was a trouble-winning team. That was a historic team, and that shifted the footballing world in a whole new direction. Honestly, like so we give them credit for that. We can't just hate on a team or what they accomplished based off of a
Red. Chill. The 2009, yes, I can agree with Barcelona being the better team. But you can't take away the penalty. You can't take away what the referee did. That was daylight robbery.
Abdullahi, leave that.
That was daylight robbery. Michael Ballack, Samuel Eto'o. I can remember that match. I had a depression that match.
Abdullahi, I'm sorry about the depression, but leave that.
Like it hurts, man. Nobody likes to lose, but at the end of the day, bro, like it is what it is. Like there's next season. There's always next season. Like that's why
no, but. Is he ready? See, the issue is that has Real Madrid ever been in that kind of position before?
Absolutely. We like, the thing is, the worst part about being a Madrid fan is that when something goes in our favor, the whole world will call us out on it. Okay, but when it goes against
Red, name me a time when they were in a Champions League semi or a final where 3
against Barcelona,
clear cuts.
Monaco against Monaco. Here, the Galacticos against Monaco. When we got knocked out, we would have faced Porto, Mourinho's Porto. But we got knocked out in the semis. Why? Because of a goal that wasn't offside, but it was called offside. Had Raul's goal counted, we would have went through. And Brazilian Ronaldo would have got his Champions League. Like you can go back and look at that game. The thing is, people don't remember these HH. People only remember the times that go in our favor. It's and this is the problem. And like this, I don't get mad because the team that's always on top always will get that shit. Will get the shit. Like Liverpool, I noticed how Liverpool people don't rag on Liverpool anymore because they're not the number one team anymore. But when they were last year, everybody was hoping for them to lose. Everybody was saying that nitpicking.
It's just how it is in any sport. When you're at the top, everybody wants to do
it. It comes with the territory, is all I'm saying.
Yeah, let's get back to the chat, man. So now I like this question. What is the moments you lost respect for a player you really liked? I've got to really think about this.
You can't answer this question because any player that you like, you stay by them no matter what.
That's
because of your agenda.
Is it the Salah thing?
Because of your agenda. Your agenda is so sick that you stay by the player no matter what.
No. See, because there are many players who I lost respect for, but I never really liked them to begin with.
Pochettino.
So
it wasn't a player.
Can I go for it, HH? Can I go?
Wait. Who was that said they want to go?
Me. Right here.
Okay, go.
For me, and this is how crazy it is. You know how the whole Messi fanboys and Ronaldo fanboys? I was a Messi fanboy. Today, if you ask me who you would take, I would take Ronaldo 100% of the time. That's how dramatic I lost respect for Messi. And
wait, beside, what was the moment of the switch?
The Roma game, that's when I lost respect for him.
How was that his fault though? How was that? He said
he picked up the mic.
No. He said it would make sense if you said 2014 World Cup final, or you named it specifically 2014 World Cup final. That would make sense because for me, I had a switch after 2014 final. Me and Messi, because you see, it's not that I lost respect for him, but I just had a switch. But was Roma Messi's fault, really?
But then here's the thing. Yeah, I mean, regardless of what anyone says, all Barcelona needed, all they needed was 1G. That's all they needed. And Messi if people are arguing that Messi is the greatest football player in the history of this beautiful game, give me that G. It's that simple.
Yeah,
AJ.
but Yakasai, a player
God
like
is
Messi. How do you not respect a player like Messi, though? How do you lose respect to a player like Messi?
Vilta.
Bro, I just think you're pained. I don't think it's a matter of
Wait, let
losing
him talk.
respect.
Let him talk, man.
No,
Let him
wait,
talk. Let him talk.
guys, let me like. This is a player I really, really liked. For me, it was not the fact that I'm never ever gonna say Messi is not considered one of the greatest or whatever. It was me. It was a moment. It was the moment I realized that this guy, when it comes down to it, and I need Messi to show at this moment, this guy will let you down. And I don't like when people let me down, and I lose respect for when people let me down. When I put all my hopes on the one person, no, game is when I lost it.
And we could see okay, my thing. Let me try to answer. My thing for me is, I don't think there's ever been. I'm trying to think of all of the players that I truly respect. I don't think there's any moments from them that I lost respect for them. But I'll say this:
John Terry.
I never had huge respect for him.
Ooh,
I never. Oh my God! I never had a huge respect for him. But I'll say this, guys. I'll say this. In a weird way, I might say Hazard, based on the overweight thing.
Whoa! Clip this.
Based on the overweight thing.
Yeah, like clip this.
No. But let me see. So for me, look. Hazard, World Cup semi, European Cup winner, all that kind of stuff. Like boom, guys, is that dude.
Trophy.
So European Cup winner, World Cup semi winner. So my thing about this is that.
World Cup semi winner. Oh my God.
So my thing is, this is that best player at the World Cup, Golden Boy. So my thing is, when he turned up overweight, I did lose an element of respect. I'm still riding Zad. Zad is still my guy, and he will still say what's up. But him turning up overweight, yes, slightly. I was like, you know what? This is a bit funky. So, anyone lost respect?
Yeah,
I'll go.
Let me go. Let me go.
I'll go to Abdullah then to LB.
Yeah.
Abdullah.
You're talking about player, but I think I'm gonna. The person I lost respect to wasn't even a player. People rating high, in which me I do not. I keep saying it till today, and I will repeat it again, forever and ever. I can never in my entire life respect that man. He asked. I will say it again. Left Guardiola.
Oh my God, bro!
That man is. No, Benjamin, chill. Left Guardiola has to win the Champions League for Manchester City. If he doesn't win the Champions League, I don't want to hear. No. I don't want to hear anybody tell me. No.
I think
Benjamin,
you love that man too much.
No, 2009, 2011. I can get with that. For Barcelona, I can get with that. That guy went to Bayern Munich. He didn't even win anything. The champion after winning the Bundesliga.
I've heard you say this for years. I know what you're going to say.
No,
I'm aware.
No, Benjamin.
Let me ask you. I'm not asking this out there. Did you ever respect Pep?
You never.
I respect him for what he won and his achievement as a manager.
No. Did you ever respect him as a manager at any point? Did you ever say, "Man, I respect you"?
I respect him based on his achievement as a manager of what he has won as a manager. But the way people hype him a lot, that the greatest ever manager. No. Never in my life. You cannot spend tons of billions and still flop in champion. Do you know this guy hasn't even sniff Champions League final, calculate of semis, and people call him the greatest overall manager, the GOAT. No. That's a disrespect for me.
Let me bring in what's it called, LB. LB, talk to me.
Player who I've lost respect for would be Luis Suarez.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Wait, what? Like he was always a scumbag though. When did you have respect for him?
See, my thing is that when he ate people, I was like, okay, fine, he eats people, but yeah. But I think the thing about this is that I have no beef with the Ghana incident. That never bothered me. It never bothered me because I would do the same thing. It was the whole Evra thing. It was
racism,
never.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, but the thing about it is he
the
shake the
Ghana
other
thing
black
never
people
bothered
hand,
me.
though.
The Ghana thing never bothered me.
It's but he shake every other black people hand in the except for Evra. He shake everybody else in except for Evra. So I don't know.
No. But my thing about this is that you realize that people can be racist and still be friends with a black person. That still exists. They can still shake your hand, be cool with you, but still be racist to you. So like racism is a lot more complex than that. But yeah, no, that makes sense.
Yeah,
Let
I
me
have
read
one
this
more.
up.
Sorry.
Go for it.
I always liked Ryan Giggs as a player, but
Yeah, that's a good one. True. I lost respect for him too after that.
Guys, you know what's it called? Is this Undisputed?
yeah,
that is the one. Sorry,
that's it. That's a fact. Yeah,
Giggs
no,
is the
that
one.
is it.
Giggs is the one. That's the one.
I do have one more. I don't know if you guys heard what he did, but the Robinho.
Yeah, bro, that one's fucked up too.
What happened with Robinho?
Don't demonetize Agent's video. Don't talk about
Undisputed coming clutch.
Wow, yeah, true.
Damn.
Just Google it. You'll find it. Don't say.
No. I'm not saying it here. No. But yeah, the Robinho one and the Giggs. Those are two good ones. God damn.
I have one. It's not really a scandal, but to be honest with you, people, this is a hot take. Ibrahimovic is such an amazing player for me, and I've always loved him. I just don't like how he's a meme now. He's just literally an advertisement. Nothing about that man is authentic anymore. It's all a show. It's all a character.
But it's like, I think because for me, I think that as much as this is a show and everything, like you buy into it because it's like he is an interesting dude. He's a pretty cool, interesting dude,
He's
so
dope.
it's
Like the thing is, like Ibrahimovic is dope. I will never deny his ability as a footballer or his legacy or I'm not denying him as the quality of his character. It's just that like I really don't really like his sort of god like he always describes himself as like a god or a king or like that stuff. It's just, to me, it's kind of corny now because he's old. You're close to your 40s, like when I understand he's doing it as a character and it really sells and it works online from a marketing point of view, but like just to see somebody sell out to that extreme, I'll be honest with you, just inside a little bit of me goes like
okay. So I want to get you guys.
Before you go. Last one is, I know you're gonna hate this. I know you're gonna hate it, but I will say it. I will say it. You're gonna hate it. Eden Hazard leaving Chelsea to Real Madrid and overweight. That pissed me off entirely.
But that's what he said, though.
Yeah.
That respect I had for Hazard in Chelsea, I completely lost it. Not that because he went to Real Madrid, but my lord in heaven, he went there overweight. The expectation in which people kind of give Hazard in Chelsea, the expectation was like, go to Madrid and shine. Show everybody in the world that you can do this. Man literally flopped for 2 years, my lord in heaven. The respect was done. And the way you even killed Hazard entirely, the way you bamboozled him up, you killed him entirely. It was massive flop. Massive flop.
And who was one that saved your boy, HH? It was Benzema, the guy that you trashed for years. He salvaged any piece of dignity that Hazard has right now. It's all thanks to Benzema winning him that league title last season.
Okay, wait. So I want to ask everyone this.
You haven't come to me though.
Okay. So Ben, talk to me quick.
Okay. Yeah, I used to have a lot of respect for Jurgen Klopp, like from the Dortmund days.
The heck?
What?
Used to have a lot of respect for him.
How did you lose respect for him?
After the 4-0, I lost respect for him.
Now that is one of the weirdest backwards losses for the
That's a fact.
Okay, so guys, remember, guys, because StreamYard only has a limit of 10 and everything. If you have to go, feel free to come out because the guys still trying to comment. So if anytime you want to go, just tell me and you can go, or else I may have to just pull someone out to create some space so I can get as many people in here as possible.
I'm going soon, so I'll let you know.
All right, cool. Okay, so Natsa, once LB goes, Natsa, you can come in and take LB's place. So I want to get everyone's thoughts on this, man. H is says quality, but Mount is low-key balling this season. I want everyone around the room just... Because again, I'm genuinely curious because I have my views, but I get called a hater. I want you to tell me, what do you think about Mason Mount? Because I think a lot of guys here are like, it's good because you guys are not Chelsea fans. You don't live in England. You obviously not like Premier League merchants. So this is literally from the outside in. So I want to get a global take about Mason Mount. So come first to
Can I
Wilson.
go? Oh, sorry.
Go
Wilson.
ahead, Red. You go. Oh, okay, I'll go. Mason Mount. You keep on saying he's a bad player. You keep on saying he's not. I get it. For you to win a Champions League, obviously he can't be your best player. But
simple.
My thing is he's doing it better than Kai Havertz right now. The Germans
Yes,
again.
yes.
So he kind of has to play. But my only problem with Lampard is why doesn't Kovac just start? Kovac is such a good midfielder, bro. Like he's a good midfielder. I don't know what's going on at Chelsea, but Mason Mount to me is not a trash player.
No, but see, Wilson, you just said what I said. I have never called Mason Mount crap. I've called him crap when he's been played out on the wing, but when he's played in the strongest position, he's a decent player. But as you said, if Mason Mount is Chelsea's best player, that's a problem. It's like, for instance, Wilson, it's like if there's a point where Vasquez is Real Madrid's best player, that's a problem. It's not saying that Vasquez is a bad player, because Vasquez is a very underrated player. But if Vasquez is Real Madrid's best player, you're not going to win any trophies where Vasquez is your best player.
Then why is he your best player then? Where's Ziyech, Pulisic, and
no. Well, Ziyech is injured and everyone else is underperforming. Van Havertz is underperforming, Werner is underperforming, and that's the problem. See, Thiago Silva is just that people skew things to attacking players. The most important player for Chelsea right now is Thiago Silva. The most consistent performer is Thiago Silva. That is the best signing Lampard has made. So your assessment of Mount, and so do you think he can be world class? How good do you think? I mean, just what is your view on him as a player, footballing wise?
Footballing wise, I think he's a good squad player. To be honest with you, I think he's a good player to have on your squad. He's not bad. He's still young. He's like 2019. He's still young. He still has time to improve. Like you said, he shouldn't be Chelsea best player, but at the same time, though, Lampard is playing him on the wing. I don't know why Kovac doesn't start with him in midfield. Sometimes with Conte, Kovac, and Mount. That should be a midfield and Havertz. I don't know why you guys bought that guy. I really don't know. If Mount was on the team, yeah, I get Kai Havertz, but Mount is there, and Lampard clearly loves Mount. He's gonna play him, and Havertz hasn't been the same since the COVID test. So I wouldn't say he's a trash player. I think he's a decent squad player to have. Maybe he might be world class one day. You never know.
What's it called? Red.
Yeah, no. To be honest with you, HH, I don't watch a lot of Chelsea. I've watched a couple of Chelsea matches and I've seen him play for England. And I'll be honest, like I was impressed with him against France. Like he literally destroyed Camavinga, like that, which is like a player that everybody's been hyping up in League One. That's apparently Madrid's target. Apparently, like it's disgusting. But like from seeing that from him, I think he has a lot of potential. And I think he should be given his time. I feel like him being called, I don't see anybody calling him Chelsea's best player. I see a lot of people defending him because he gets a lot of trash. I feel like he's one of those players that's just very hated for no reason. He's just in that bracket where there's people out to get him, and I feel like him being British is also affecting him. It's not like a good. It's not like in a good way where like Harry Kane sort of gets propped up. He's actually being criticized more. You think because he's like, oh, Lampard's son, Lampard. I feel like that's not fair to him. Because he does have a lot of spine. I feel like he does care. He does play. He always places his maximum effort, and he does his best, and he performs like.
But how do you rate him as a player? Objectively,
to be honest, there's not really enough sample size. Like if you tell me like rate KDB has like 10 seasons almost under his belt. Like Mason Mount has got 2 seasons. Like this guy hasn't even hit like triple digits in appearances, and we're already trying to end his career. Like it's not fair to him. Like give the guy a chance, like at least to perform. And he's not really taking up a spot at Chelsea because Chelsea is spending money. It's not like they gave you like Madrid. We suck because we have Rodrigo and Vasquez, and we didn't buy anybody. Right. So like we like when our fans are frustrated, it's clear because like we need improvement and they're not improving. Right. Whereas Chelsea fans, like, I don't see why you're frustrated because you have Ziyech, you have Havertz, you are buying players. You have Tammy Abraham, you have Giroud, you have other options. It's not like Mason Mount is really taking their time. He's earning his spot. Right. It's not his fault Ziyech is injured. It's not his fault Pulisic is injured.
Okay.
Like if they were on form, then you can't really like that's why like, the criticism is unwarranted.
So. And we've got about 12 minutes before it goes because I want us to leave at the 2-hour mark. Really good question by Kevin Hick. Okay, so what's it called? So actually, no, LB, since you're here, let me get you to say this LB before you leave.
Yeah.
Biggest team you've ever seen choke. Biggest team you've ever seen choke from Kevin Higgins.
International and club.
Both.
Either Spain 2014 World Cup, not making the round of 16. Germany 2018 World Cup as well, not making the round of 16.
Mhm.
Or maybe Real Madrid from a couple of seasons ago in the UCL. This is just from the top of my head, so if I put some thought into it, I probably will come up with better ones, but yeah.
Okay, cool.
All
All
right,
right.
Merry Christmas. Thanks, HH.
All right, cool. So Natsa, Merry Christmas, man. Merry Christmas. So Natsa, if you're in there, man, a space is available for you right now, man. A space is available for you right now, Mr. Natsa. Get in here. So guys, for me, biggest team I've ever seen choke. I mean,
Easy, very easy.
France in 0-2, that was pretty big, man. I mean, that was shocking. First of all, from Senegal beating them, and the fact that they didn't make it through the groups, based on just how good. Remember, this were the defending World Cup and European champions, so that was huge.
They were missing their best player though.
Well, Zidane was there for the. Oh, I think he was there for the final game, wasn't he?
Well, they brought him back early from injury because he was injured.
But even without that, the fact that you still couldn't make it through. I mean, you had Trezeguet, you had Henry.
The greatest Premier League player of all time, Thierry Henry, was playing.
Oh, come on.
Let's
not get into this right now.
We're going to bring up this conversation. I'm planting the seeds, HH. I'm planting the seeds.
Let's save it for Sunday, man. Let's save it for Sunday. Let's save it for Sunday. See. So my thing is, I mean, biggest team you've seen. You know what? I'll say. The second Copa America final Argentina played. The first one, all right, Chile are at home, everything like the fact that you were given another chance a year after and you flopped yet again on neutral ground. For me, that has to be the biggest choke job.
Wasn't there 2 red cards that game on both sides?
Yes. 2 red cards. Yes.
It was a crazy game, man. It was a crazy game.
Yeah, for me, I'm like, which is why it's like after that I was like, yeah, I don't think Messi's ever winning a trophy for Argentina.
Alexis Sanchez, man. Alexis Sanchez was killing it for Chile.
Vidal marked Messi out of that game.
Mm-hmm. True. Vidal.
No. Do you know who marked him? I think it was the first final.
Was it Vidal?
No, Valdivia.
No.
Watch it again. The amount of tackles Valdivia. I mean, it was also, but Valdivia did a number on him in that midfield. The guy was tackling him and getting in on him, and that was crazy. So what's it called? Natsa, talk to us. Biggest team you've ever seen choke.
Before I come to that, can I?
Yeah.
What
so
is it?
Monaco, Tottenham, Lyon.
Tottenham. That was such a choke.
I've got a prime excuse for all those. Don't worry, I've got a prime excuse. Can I just say one thing? But before one of the topics you guys talked about before, because I was burning in sensation to say this.
Mm-hmm.
The one season where Liverpool were 3-0 up against us, and we had to come back to the next season, the next game, to make a comeback and win the game. We scored 1 goal early in the game. The second goal came, I think, before halftime, where Milner passed the ball back to Sane, and it should have counted. And VAR did not exist in that time. The next season we go play against Spurs, VAR is introduced, and we get bomb slapped by VAR. That just makes me angry, and that pissed me off. So after that Spurs game, I could not.
Actually, in both legs, actually, Man City, I think, were robbed of like 2 goals that killed their momentum, because they actually did have a lot of momentum. They that tie was sort of killed by the referees as well. But I forgot who Madrid were. I think Madrid were playing Juve at the same time.
Yeah, because my thing is that obviously without VAR, there is no chance in hell that goal isn't given to Sterling, because no human eye could have seen anything that it was possible to see. So
exactly. That's what I mean. Like VAR should be taken off Champions League completely, because it just ruins the Champions League vibe. I feel like it ruins the Champions League vibe for me.
Well, Natsa, if you take but Natsa, what about Chelsea 09?
09.
You put.
That's why I wanted to see it. I wanted to see Chelsea lose.
Natsa, which is the biggest team you've seen choke? Monaco, Tottenham, Lyon. Choose one.
I'm not gonna pick my own team. I'm gonna be biased here. So let's talk about PSG spending 200 million on Mbappe, spending 200 million on Neymar.
Is that a choke job?
They're also the better team. They're also the better team. That's fair.
What, they lost to United? It was United the better team.
United. Oh my bad. I thought you were talking about the Champions League final. But that was really bad. I agree. That one's actually up there.
City has spent more than PSG.
But my thing is that which is a bigger choke job? Was it the miracle at Camp Nou or Nightmare in Paris?
No, Nightmare in Paris.
Nightmare in Paris.
I would say Nightmare in Paris.
Because that was a B squad United.
MSN, bro. MSN. Anyone can lose to MSN.
I mean, it was all Neymar, to be fair.
I know, but my thing that's the miracle. See, miracle at Camp Nou felt more like a choke job. The Paris thing just seemed like what?
Again.
Yeah, because they're up 2-0. So they had 2 away goals. Don't forget that.
Would that penalty be given if it was no VAR? Would that penalty?
Stop. This is back to UEFA Lorna. I remember seeing. You know what? I watched the game again. Do you know that they never showed the instant replay of that tackle on Di Maria?
Yeah, that was
because I was saying, wait a minute, that's a foul, and they never showed the replay. I said, wait, show the replay. To this day, an instant replay does not exist of that tackle on Di Maria.
It's funny too. That referee is banned from Champions League too. I think UEFA banned that referee from refereeing.
In the post match for that match too, Mascherano said like, "Hey, that's up to the referee to decide." And he didn't decide it, so he didn't even say no. That wasn't. He couldn't say it. But like, I'll be honest with you. The thing is with what I think the one, but that's not a choke job then, because if you're saying like referees, and I don't think that one's that much of a choke because there was a lot of decisions that they were dodgy, but like I can't blame the referee. Like when Neymar got awarded the penalty when the player tripped by himself, and then Suarez obviously dived. But like again, like the referee, those happen. But the one in against PSG with PSG, sorry, like in the first minute they gave them that goal. Like it fell to Lukaku. Lukaku finished. Like credit to him, but like they literally just gave it to him. And then the second goal, it was also they just choked it. They just gave them those first two goals. So I feel bad for that third goal. Because you guys couldn't have given them those first 2 to begin with. How do you choke on a Champions League night? Like you can't do that.
2 away goals, but the biggest team I've seen choke though, it has to be for me Germany versus South Korea in the World Cup, the 2018 World Cup, because it was so iconic. Because when Toni Kroos scored, I was like, boom, Germany going to the next round. They're gonna pimp slap South Korea.
All they did was to win.
Like, bro, how do you score that beautiful free kick to lose 2-0 to South Korea, bro?
Guys,
Istanbul.
Guys were so stupid.
I was gonna say right now, Istanbul.
Yes,
Istanbul.
Guys, this is it. This is it.
You said they weren't that great. You said that yourself.
No. I said they're not that great. In hindsight, now, like once after the results wasn't great, but let's just have you seen?
They're still great. Big team. They're still great.
Amazing.
No, when you look at that team, they are trash based on what happened. When you look at that team on paper. How are you 3-0 up in a final? A final. You see, Barca were 3-0 up. Easy. Barca were 3-0 up, but Liverpool still had 90 minutes to still get back. Liverpool only had 45 minutes in neutral ground, and they were the inferior team.
And they lost in penalty.
Okay. Induct Ancelotti then.
Also, look at that defense. Those defense. Like the back line, almost each player are considered the like top 5 and top 10 best in their position. That's crazy, and you can see 3 goals. That's
and another thing is a fun fact: Ramos has never blown a lead like that.
Exactly, he's a goal.
General Cruel.
Agenda.
Don't. Okay, guys. No. Wait, guys. Can I ask this? Guys, let's just keep it real. How bad was #Semis minimum really? Was it really that?
Oh
big
god, it was very bad. It was very bad.
Come on, guys.
You stuck your neck on the line for no reason.
Jokes apart, was it really that big a deal?
It was.
Yes.
Because you
said you wasn't double digits when you guys got knocked out.
Bayern. He made it even worse. You said you wanted Bayern. That made it even worse.
Where's Gatlock when you need him? Bring up the clip. You said I wanted Bayern.
I was drinking when that guys. It was for fun.
Bayern, and he still says semis minimum. Come on,
Hey, the thing is when you win, like for example, you beat us at Stamford Bridge 2-1 when Sarri was managing, and you made a whole video where you popped those bottles down and said we snatched Pep's chain. I can't remember that song. How was it?
Pop those bottles down. We're gonna pop those bottles down. We're
Hold
gonna
on.
pop those
You
bottles.
got your chain snatch. You got your chain. I come right. That's what people come for you, bro.
See, my issue with this is that, guys, I admit I am an agenda merchant. Like, I literally go to sleep like dreaming of my agenda. Do you know how close it was? Like, if Mbappe scored that, you see, do you know what I think? The world knows how annoying I am, and they know that if I give this bald guy an Mbappe CL, guys, like, Twitter wouldn't be able to see. I'd get banned. Basically, Jack Dorsey will ban me from Twitter because I told you I've got them in my drafts. I've got tweet drafts of a tweet thread, and all I need is just Mbappe in the CL. Guys, if you see my tweets, if Hazard sniffs that CL or that World Cup, oh my god!
If Mbappe goes through his whole career and never wins the Champions League.
Come out of the bench to score
Ben, relax, Ben.
No, I'm asking a question. If Mbappe goes through, it's just
there's no if.
And he goes through over 15 years of his career and he doesn't win the Champions League.
Mute your mic, apply, talk, my friend.
Okay, you're talking about the biggest choke in football, right?
Yes, sir.
I think I will go to the Barcelona Liverpool because in Camp Nou, Barcelona were leading 3-0. They came to Anfield, they lost, and the most annoying thing was Lionel Messi walking on the field. He did not do it; he was just walking. That was real shock because how can you be leading 3-0 at Camp Nou and you lost in Anfield 4-0? That is the biggest shock.
Oh, Gatlock, that was funny, bro. Wait, hey, I've got something for you.
Oh God, what?
And got your chain.
That was the intro for a 2-1 win against City.
Oh, that's was it the one? 2-1 win against Sarri.
Yeah, Kante goal. That was a Kante goal.
No, guys. Let me say this right now. Guys, see, I'm now scared because, see, advise me. See, guys, I need your advice. I need advice of everyone here in the live chat. I'm thinking of doing a thumbnail with me holding this bottle for the Chelsea Arsenal post stream. Would you advise against me?
Do not do
that.
Bro, Burnley beat Arsenal, okay?
That's my thing, that they're so bad. Should I, if I do that, will I jinx it?
Yes, I highly recommend you play it modest because usually people who are arrogant are the ones that end up,
Don't do it.
Reddit smarts, man. Reddit smarts. I mean, I am tempted, but
if Arsenal gets a result, Lampard should be sacked. Let's be real.
Whoa. Okay, no, wait a minute. Let me give myself to the thing. No. I don't think you understand. If Arsenal, sorry. If Arsenal win, Lampard, you have your matching orders. Based on an easy wait. Based on, do you know? I had to travel to. This is Christmas, Xmas. I traveled to Siberia. My balls like brown icicles right now, based on Siberia, and I did a pre-match analysis from Siberia. I did all that. I preached for you to lose to Arsenal. No disrespect to Arsenal, but my lord, if they dare, Lampard, Francis, I quadruple dare you to lose to Arsenal.
I've got
quadruple dare you.
The worst thing that could happen is if Arsenal just lubricate you, maybe 3.
Ben, relax, Ben, don't do that.
Crazy.
Ben, shush. Ben,
I've got a nice story for you.
Go, Nasa, talk to me.
I've got a nice story for you. Do you know how I found out about your channel? I found out about your channel. You remember that day we beat the Carabao Cup, we beat Arsenal 3-0. And then the next game was Arsenal again in the Premier League, and we beat them 3-0. And I was watching your video, and the way you were reacting to it, I thought you were an Arsenal fan. That's how saddened you were. I literally thought you were an Arsenal fan. I was like, whoa, this guy. And when I found out you're a Chelsea fan, I was like, are Arsenal that bad? Arsenal.
Actually, well, you know what? Let's go around the room because so Nancy has given his thoughts. So the first video that you saw of me that got you in there, because I know a lot of people say it's the Arsenal one and Miracle at Camp Nou, but what is the first video of mine that you saw? So
I think mine's the oldest. I can tell you mine.
Okay, ready, go for it.
Mine, I think if it was around I think it was 2015 season. I think it was with the brick door. The brick door. I think, guys, you want to know who HH had nominated for the brick door?
Red. Shush. Red, don't come on, red.
Oh, you guys can go watch that video. But he had the video called "The Brick Door" for that season, and it was, you know what? The funny thing is, all three of those players went on to do amazing. No, not only two of them. Two of them went on to do some great things. But yeah, that was my first video. Another one, I think. No, that was it. I'm trying to think if there's any like pre-match analysis, but nope, that was it.
Okay. All right. So Wilton, the first one.
The first video was the 7-1 Germany game when you were talking about it.
Whoa.
When he had that cologne and he took the cologne?
Yeah.
Since 2014.
Yeah, that Germany game. Because I was on YouTube that day. I wanted to see everybody's reaction. I saw your video on that.
I had hair. And see, the thing about that whole thing was that was real. See, for me, it's like because people were like, oh my gosh, social. That was my real reaction because I was like, and remember that shirt is from '94 because that shirt is like my older brother's, which he just gave to me. So that Brazil shirt is the '94 Brazil shirt that I actually had on. So because for me, I didn't know what to say. I was like, because remember, guys, I didn't watch the full match. I still haven't seen the full match from beginning to end.
How?
So no, because no wait, at 3-0
semi-final.
I left the room.
Like, okay, that's what you mean. Okay, I thought you said you missed the first half or something.
Oh no! Like I left the room after 3-0. I was like, I can't watch this. I was like, this is stupid.
It's 18 plus. It's on Pornhub.
Yeah, 18 plus. It's what's it called? Undisputed. Talk to me. First thing on mind that you saw.
It was actually a Messi Ronaldo video. It was called "Why the Messi Ronaldo Rivalry is a Myth," and you basically went on a rant to say Messi has always been the better player.
Oh,
That was basically it. This was 2017, I think.
Yeah, remember that one.
When Ronaldo won the Ballon d'Or.
Damien.
It was the Lep stream.
Oh wait, which? Oh, the Lep stream of this past Champions League season.
Yeah.
Okay. That's right, man. What's it called?
Bro, Hated, what have you done, bro?
Look,
people coming in with Lep streams, bro.
That's easy. I'm known, man. What's it called? Ahmad.
I don't remember the first video, but I actually saw you on another channel. What's it called?
Football Terrace.
Yes, but it was another one earlier.
Fan Pack Live.
Yes, exactly.
Yes. One. Oh yeah. UFF Fan Pack Live. Yeah.
Those were the first videos. The comparison with Hazard, Ronaldo. All
yeah. Okay, what's it called? Yes, it's Said, man. Which is the first one?
Oh man. I'm not gonna lie to you. It had to be. I think the one I can remember is the Arsenal one, and it was.
What's the one with the meal?
Yes, when you had the red tie. I remember.
Oh, that was the Bayern one. 5-1.
5-1. Yeah. And I mean, your old stuff was amazing because even the Hangout.
It's just crazy, man. It's crazy.
Like, this is how.
Man is crazy.
Red.
That was funny.
Oh man, I remember I used to listen to Red. Juju man was my favorite guy.
My
was my favorite guy.
Guys, seriously, low key, man. Those old school hangouts were legendary, man. Old school hangouts were legendary.
Bro, the best hangout of all time. The best hangout. Me personally, as a fan, was the one with what's his name? The Liverpool fan, your friend. Drifty. Yes, when Drifty showed up and it was him versus Abdul and Rahimski, the old school. That was insane. He was so mad because they were making fun of Milner and Henderson at the time, and he was
Time flies.
off. He got so triggered. I highly recommend that. There's both of them. There's one before the final and after the final. He showed up for both.
High key, probably one of the best hangouts was the emergency hangout after the Liverpool Barcelona.
Ooh,
that's emergency because basically I think we started up saying, okay, guys, what the hell?
To this day, you didn't give me my just due. I called that game 4-0. 4-0. Oh,
check the receipts. Gatlock, check the receipts. Okay, what's it called? Ben, which was your first one, man?
First one, he said, guys, we witnessed a miracle.
Yes.
We witnessed a miracle.
What was that?
Miracle.
we just witnessed a miracle. Then kept eating. No. I still don't believe it happened. It didn't happen.
Guys, what guy do you know that after a football match, I give you a full-on meal dressed in a waistcoat, a purple shirt?
I was like, who is this guy? Who is this crazy guy?
Sit down, get a meal, and come back to the hangout.
Get a meal. You're too funny.
Say that. Sit down, come down,
I think
get a meal.
I think Miracle at Camp Nou.
No.
has the
Yeah,
highest
hey,
views.
Yasser, you forgot. Easy.
Is there any other video that has a higher view than Miracle at Camp Nou?
No. I think one of my highest view, I think it's some random like tactical video, but no. I think it's like a PSG video that I did, which was some random video. But in terms of like, that's
Miracle at Camp Nou has a lot of views.
But put it this way, a vid that most people came onto was Miracle at Camp Nou and the Arsenal Bayern one. Of course, Brazil was
same day.
That's a huge
It was same day. Oh, but it was same dressing though. I think it was same day, so that's why.
Was it the same?
Because it was either Tuesday, Wednesday, but I know it was the same.
Because basically the Miracle at Camp Nou, those are my office clothes. So because basically, I was like corresponding at the office. So me and my colleague, we watched the match and everything. So literally, as soon, because obviously like that's just how I dressed to go on air. So literally, as soon as it got finished, the moment I went home, I said, look, because I ordered, bro, just eat, give me my veggie burger, chips, everything, tray, boom, we're having a meal. Because see, whenever I think happens, we have a full meal to try and test. Because I need to eat for my brain to function about what the hell I just saw. What's it called? Which was the first one?
You made a documentary about Pep, I believe. I think it was like the Monaco one.
No. I think the Tottenham one. I think I did a 90 minutes post match. I said, wait a minute. Yeah. Did I actually do a night? Because it was in 3 parts.
Yeah, it was.
That stream was harsh though. That was harsh. That was harsh though. Come on.
Look, man,
we got robbed.
I'm a psychopath, man. I'm a psychopath. Wait, Abdullah, talk to me. Which was the first
video? I think the one that the best one was Liverpool versus everybody. That was Muntaha by Ledin.
Yeah.
Muntaha Red. Which other guy? I've forgotten the other guys. But I remember Muntaha Red. He was hugging like. I think it went crazy that day.
It's like no. See, that's why I said again. Like that just shows you how amazing football is. Because I think the best thing that has happened is me finding the live hangouts thing. Because there is no better thing than having a reaction as soon as a match has finished. Like just a reaction to like as soon as like a big thing moment. Like that's emergency hangouts. I was like, guys, we need a reaction here. I need to talk to somebody here. So
hey, Jade, but you need the hangout where you bring everybody back. Red, Mane.
Yeah, you
Hazem. Get Abdullah back in there. Mane. Yeah, exactly. Get everyone back.
I mean,
one
because
hangout.
You see, because I told you, Jujuman, I think, because all through this time, Jujuman was in school. And I think the guy was like studying business or something. So I think he's now rich. So the guy is like a rich man now. So I'm like, because I've not been able to even reach him all this time. Because Jujuman was a legend. Yeah, the guy was a legend, but I think he's now rich. The guy's
off the grid. He's off the grid.
He was a PSG fan, right? Jujuman.
Bro, he was a Bayern fan, a Madrid fan, a Juve
the last one was
fan.
City. City was the last one.
He was about City fan at the end.
He was a Neymar fan too.
Oh, plastic.
Yeah.
What's it called? So Max says HH at Chelsea's Baba Away. He's the best analyst around. The show is a complicated Chelsea show, but quick announcements, man. And I'm probably going to put this on Twitter because La Liga, Bundesliga, and Serie A are out. I want to do a Juve show, a Real Madrid show, Barca show, Liverpool show, and so forth. Bayern Munich show and everything. So I'm probably going to be doing that very soon. So obviously, like Redmond, all those guys, Damien, Cassius, everything for the Barca show. But yeah, I want to do like club-centric shows, like live shows for the subsequent weeks afterwards. See, now this has been worried. If Alonso is starting.
Wow.
No, Emerson is starting tomorrow. Emerson. Alonso is not playing tomorrow.
Well, play Aspilicueta left back. He used to play there.
No, Reece James is injured, so we're not gonna play
Reece James is
Aspilicueta.
injured?
Lampard.
Yeah.
This is Lampard, guys. This is Frank
no,
Lampard.
no. Side, there's gonna be a late fitness for Reece James. So it will probably there's a chance it could possibly play as a right back tomorrow. A fitness test tomorrow for Reece James, but I'm not sure if he's gonna play tomorrow. But it's gonna be a test for him to see if he's gonna play.
Bro,
but if he's not playing, I think Emerson will play tomorrow instead of Alonso.
Wait, it's Arsenal. We were playing like a sixth gear and we beat Arsenal. We weren't even playing that good, okay? If Chelsea don't beat Arsenal, we were having a real conversation about Chelsea.
Emergency hangout.
Emergency hangout. I don't care. Even if it's a 1-0 win for Arsenal, there has to be an emergency hangout.
Actually, wait. If you guys can remember, what has been the greatest emergency hangout? The greatest emergency hangout.
Liverpool Barca. I think that one is arguably one of the best hangouts.
Bayern Munich Barcelona. 8-2.
But that was Messi's Champions League. That was the thing. That was Messi's Champions League. And they were just taken away from him.
Actually, no, the funny thing was was there a Barca fan on that stream?
Yeah.
The
No.
862 stream.
BD Core was our only Barca fan, and he changed. That broke BD Core.
No, BD Core broke after Liverpool.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's what we're saying.
He went back though. I hear the
That's what Reddit's saying. Reddit's talking about the Barcelona one and Liverpool.
Oh, okay. Yes. No, basically, that's when
That's what
it broke
happened.
BD Core. That's the one that broke BD. Basically, I think a lot of, because first of all, it broke BD Core and Eggboy Hero. If you're out there, because no, guys, you can laugh at once. I'm genuinely worried because he disappeared.
Let me give you some backstory, guys. Let me give you some backstory, just for the people that don't know, that haven't been here long enough to know Eggboy Hero. Eggboy Hero, go back to the 2018 season. He was talking so much trash for months. For months, he tormented Madrid fans. After the Liverpool game, he was just trash talking Liverpool fans so much, saying, "Who's Sadio Mane? I've never heard of him. What is he, farmer?" There was the meme of like a guy that looks like Sadio Mane that's a farmer, and he kept on posting him, and he was just talking so much trash because.
My thing is that I would pay anything. I would steal money just to have footage of Eggboy Hero watching that Liverpool Barca game.
Bro.
The amount of money I'll just to see, because my thing is that did he take a shot? Did he take like a knife and start slitting his wrist or so? Because I'm like, how did he just disappear? Because this guy was a regular member, always here on the streams, and this guy just disappeared. Look, man, I told you, like, see, that is why football is so crazy, because the extremities of emotions are just it's so extreme. You can go from extreme happiness and levity to where you're like, oh my gosh, man, you feel like complete and utter crap. So actually, okay, let's end it on this, and then we can then say goodbye for this stream, because I actually have to work tomorrow. So final thing, a football match where footballing moments that where you were extremely happy, that gave you the highest feeling of joy and happiness, like a moment where
Let me go
boom,
first.
boom, boom, boom. All right, Abdullahi.
I think for me, the one that gave me the happiest moment after so many shock, so many heartbreak, so many sadness in the only time of my life was the Champions League 2012 in Munich. That was the greatest moment of my entire life. Greatest moment of my entire life. 2008 final.
Wait, no.
Against United, we
I'm
lost.
like, hold up, no, how, because I'm like, you've exposed yourself.
Yeah.
Because Abdullahi, we now know officially that you are engaged. So you're telling me that Chelsea moment was greater than your engagement to your fiance.
the 2012 Champions League final in Munich, in Bayern Munich. That was the greatest moment, because then in 2008 we lost. 2009 Barcelona.
No, Abdullahi,
I remember.
So Abdullahi, you're telling me that, so you're just confirming that moment is greater than the engagements to your fiance.
AJ, do you know how I felt in that 2012? Do you know how I felt? So many shock, so many heartbreak. That moment when Drogba scored.
Abdullahi's
finalized
fiance, I hope
everything
you're
for
not
me.
listening to this episode. Anywhere you are, man, please.
That moment, HH, finalized everything for me. That was the happiest moment of my life. Happiest because
Oh my God.
so many heartbreaks. No. I won't forget that. Drogba! That finished everything for me. That finished everything.
Easy. Before your boss comes and comes and takes it back, or what's it called? Nats, talk to me. Happiest moments, man.
Zoom in first.
Oh God. Do I ever want to zoom in here?
Man, don't say it. Please.
I think this is a picture that Ered was talking about when he was showing the Mane photo of Egbo here just trolling Mane.
Oh, that's it. Yep, that's it. One.
That's the farmer.
Wait. What's this photo of?
That was Egg Boy. He was using this picture all the time. Every time he was describing Mane when he was bantering Liverpool fans for the Liverpool game. He had another one of Salah, but that was actually the spot. That was one of bro. I'm telling you, I've never seen someone talk so much trash and he disappeared. He never showed up ever again. I don't know.
I can bring up the Salah one as well. The Salah one is even better, bro.
Look, you know what? I'm gonna search into the archives because I just want to just hear what he sounded like or just what he was about.
The funny thing is that he did credit to him because he stayed after Roma. He was around for Roma because he only changed his name to Egg Boy. That was around the time when that Australian kid smashed the egg on the politician's head, and that video was going around. I was for the whole Palestine situation. He then named himself Egg Boy Hero. So I had known him from before that. But after that, he just deactivated and just dipped. Never seen him ever again in 2 years.
So that's which is the happiest moments?
I think this one's very easy for me because you already know.
Oh, okay.
I don't really need you to say it. That Aguero moment was literally. If it's
okay, where were you? Exactly. Where exactly were you when he hit that goal?
I was at home actually, so I was watching the game, and the whole time you're just looking at the time. As soon as Edin Dzeko scored a goal, I just started believing. And then when Balotelli made that pass, he was falling down as well.
Yeah, because he was off balance.
Yeah, and the thing people don't even notice that Company made that fake run. He made that fake run leading Aguero to that goal. And once that goal went in, eruption, bro.
Look,
my lungs were finished.
QPR, by the way. Since that day, where's QPR? They have never seen the light of an EPL. They deserve it. Disgrace.
And I believe one of the centre backs was a City fan as well. One of the centre backs that was playing for them. I can't remember his name.
I think that
people are saying that
probably one of the greatest moments in football history.
But do you know what was funny? Which United fans were missing? Because remember afterwards, when everybody stormed to the pitch, you saw Gibril Cisse basically celebrate with Nasri and so forth. And like, should you really be so happy with another teammate because they won the trophy and you lost? I was like, it looks a bit dirty, but look, it is what it is.
They got relegated as well.
Yeah,
it would be even worse because they had the red card.
No. They didn't get.
Oh yeah.
Because of all the results in their favor. So
they stopped playing, HH. They stopped playing. They did it on purpose.
Okay, what's it called? Ben, talk to me. Happiest moments, man. If you dare say that's Iniesta goal, man, I'm gonna punch you through this IMAX screen, man.
Well, not really that, but that will count as one of them. But Messi has given me like too many, but there's one particular moment. I think when we played Bayern.
Solo run.
Bayern Munich, at the MSN season semi-final.
Oh.
When it was 0-0, I was really at the 70th minute. I was like, oh my god, if we go to the Alliance Arena, they're gonna destroy us. And Messi just took the ball and shot the ball. Like he just said, you know what, I'm taking the show. He blasted that ball past Neuer, and I was ecstatic. And just a few minutes later, I did the thing. I was like, oh my god. That's probably one of the greatest.
Look, one thing, he was off balance, man. Come on, it was not that big deal.
No, but I'm just saying. Then apart from that one, the other one, that same season, Copa del Rey finals against Athletic Bilbao. Like I've seen Messi's solo runs, like solo goals. Many times I see it in compilation. Like at the time, I used to see them in compilations. I had not seen it live. I wasn't watching one. This guy picked the ball from his own half and ran to that post and scored. I was crazy. Like that was the first time I saw it live. Like watching the TV, and it was amazing. It's amazing.
All right, what's it called?
AJ, before you go,
What?
you were saying that the greatest one. If you remember, when I was doing that 2012 I was literally sitting down on the mat and shouting La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah, because when we lost 2008 and 2009, I was already like, it was over. That's why when Drogba scored, I was like, Allahu Akbar Kabira.
But
That
God
was
answered your
it.
prayers, bro. Allah
I
answered
was
your prayers.
praying with like mass la ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah, like just for the match to end, for it to end, I was like la ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah. That was it. That Champions League had everything in me. That was like a miracle.
You've talked. Basically, you rate that over your fiance. You've talked. Thank you. Yes, I talk to me. Talk to me.
Bro, I wonder if you showed this to your fiance, how would you feel, bro?
She better not, man. He better not. Side, talk to me. Yes, yeah. Happiest moment.
So I'm not gonna pick a Manchester United moment. The moment. There was one moment. In the Champions League, that because it was like that moment was phenomenal. I screamed. I lost where I was. I was a madman. That was when Sergio Roberto scored that goal.
You're not a United fan or no?
I'm a United fan, of course I am. But listen, the Sergio Roberto moment,
it's a footballing moment.
Was different. Was different, guys. Because it was just like everything that went into it. The 4-0, how they got embarrassed. Everyone talking all that crap. People, even like Neymar and all that guys saying, "Oh, there's a possibility we could even come back." It was ludicrous. But then, and that performance at Neymar was the best performance I've ever seen from him. That singular performance was phenomenal. It was crazy. It was 5-5, and an aggregate in that moment. Oh man, it was.
I think some Barcelona fans wish that moment never happened, because that's the game that sent Neymar out of Barcelona.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think they were traded. I think they were traded.
I agree with you guys here. Like that game was incredible. The way they went against the odds and came back, and just to go into the next round, they get knocked out immediately, 3-0, and Madrid win the whole thing. Incredible. Sorry, I just had to jab real quick.
Ahmad,
I love that. I love that.
So yeah, Ahmad, talk to me, man. Happiest moment.
Honorable mention to Thiago Silva versus Chelsea.
Oh,
to be honest, I feel a bit depressed, like hearing you guys talk about Champions League final, all these great moments. But there's one moment when the GOAT, the best ever player.
Ahmad, we're sitting in the same boat. We sit in the same boat, bro. With the Champions League partners.
No. Nata, don't you dare. They've made a final. Did you see how slick Nata thought it would be?
No. Who did they beat? Who did they beat?
Why you bring that out? Why do people always bring that out?
Lipstick.
Look, see, Nata, you're on a canoe. They're on a ship. You're on a
canoe. Yeah, honestly,
so please,
bro.
Thank you. So, Ahmad, talk to me.
Yeah, the greatest moment when the GOAT, the best ever player to play football, Choupo-Moting, equalizer versus Atalanta. Easy the best moment.
That's the rate of PSG. That just sums up PSG right there. Choupo-Moting, I guess Atalanta.
Wow.
Bro, the story just makes sense.
No, I think the best moment was when you signed Neymar, because obviously the biggest signing in history. Let's be honest. I don't think
I would have never thought that Choupo-Moting would be mentioned in a discussion like this. Shake my head. What's it called? Red, talk to me, man.
Choupo-Moting has a Ballon d'Or. Look at his Avi, bro.
I'll be honest with you, HH. I have so many moments. Like the first one that obviously comes to mind is Ramos's header versus Atletico Madrid. That from it went from the worst day ever, like honestly my heart being completely shattered, to easily being one of the best moments of my life. Like I understand what Abdullahi says, like when he says that I don't think I could ever love somebody more than I loved that moment. That was peak happiness, just coming back after, and we won 4-1 too. And like Gareth Bale, I was always a huge Gareth Bale fan. I had his jerseys up until 2017. Him scoring the winner was just phenomenal for me. That was the moment. Another one, two actually, were in the 2018 Champions League. Like that for me is like one of my favorite campaigns ever. But like to see Ronaldo score that overhead kick, like I was in awe. Like I was legit. Like my reaction. I wish I had a videotape, but like for like 5 minutes straight, I was just clapping, like just not breathing, just nothing. Just it was just an insane moment. You never expect to see like imagine seeing your team talisman score an overhead kick in a Champions League knockout game away from home, and then getting a stand ovation. It was just an amazing moment. And then Gareth Bale topped that. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you speak, sorry.
And I was gonna say, and then Gareth Bale, of course, tops that, like with that, what's it called? That like the overhead kick in the final, which
that was
again,
crazy G.
insane. The fun fact, actually, we scored 3 overhead kicks because Ramos scored an overhead kick in the group stage that campaign as well. That to me is my favorite Champions League campaign too. That whole year was just phenomenal.
What you mean the 2018?
Yeah, 2018. That was by far out of the 3, I think, our most deserved because overall we got tough draws. And we really had to grind. Like we suffered versus Bayern. Like Keylor Navas had to bring up his A game. Like that was an insane game. Like every game was really, really down to like every game was a classic. Like again,
the referees helped you.
No, which one?
Yep.
Which game?
Easy. Damien, talk to me. Happiest moments, Damien.
It has to be the 2015 Champions League final. My first treble I saw my team when supporting Barcelona, and I'll always remember that day. And also because my friend was a Juve fan, and ever since then I haven't heard him since.
Wasn't that
so I don't know what happened with him.
See, everybody has their own egg boy hero. Everyone has their egg boy hero. What's it called? Undisputed, talk to me, man.
It's between 2. 2005 Istanbul, when Steven Gerrard established himself as the greatest English midfielder of his generation. Because I remember there was a debate between him, Scholes, and Lampard, but on that day, that debate just ended. And the second one was Liverpool 4, Barcelona 3, just because Liverpool were playing great all season, but it looked like we had no trophy. It looked like we weren't going to win a trophy. We were behind City in the league, and then we just come back and we win the game. We win the 6th European Cup, twice as many as Man United, just saying. But that was also a great one. But still, Istanbul 2005 will never be topped.
But can I call out the crap that you said right now about Gerrard? Can I call it out, please? Because I think I was watching your football dugout and Nick said a really good point. After the UCL comeback, whatever they did, what has he really done for Liverpool? They talk about him carrying Liverpool. What did he carry them to? FA Cup?
Natsa, can I ask you something?
FA Cup? What did Gerrard do really?
Natsa, can I ask you something? Can I ask you something? Who's the better player, Inzaghi or Totti? Inzaghi won a lot of trophies.
Wait, why comparing Inzaghi with Totti though?
No, I'm just giving an example. Who's the better player between them?
Totti.
Inzaghi won 2 Champions Leagues. Inzaghi won a lot more league titles. Why is Totti the better player?
Well, Zlatan didn't win.
Wait. You're talking about greatness. But you're talking about greatness. Greatness is a lot to do with
Inzaghi how long, Totti, right? Inzaghi's greater than Totti, right?
Yeah, Inzaghi is greater than Totti, 100%. Because he never left Roma. Totti never left Roma, so Inzaghi, you can't really call him a great.
If you put everything into account, Inzaghi is greater than
Totti. He's much greater than Totti.
Pile of shit. Come on, guys.
Yes, he is.
No. Totti is the better player.
He's the better player, but Inzaghi is
because the greatness is what. Remember, Inzaghi's 2 goals in the Champions League final gave them the thingy. It's not my fault that Totti didn't decide to move to a team that would give him a better chance to win the Champions League. So greatness is about trophies won and what did you do in the biggest moments. Totti's biggest moments is the penalty he scored against Australia in the 2006 World Cup, but that was it. So.
Okay, who's great? The Scholes, Lampard, or Gerrard?
No. Wait.
Easy. No.
R9 and David Villa. Who's greater? I'm not saying who's better. Who's greater?
R9.
R9 is great.
R9 is easily great. Like, let me just. Can I comment on this whole?
But then you fail in terms of your trophy and all those.
No. Onana is even better than him.
Here's the thing.
Onana is better and better than him.
See, you can't go based off trophies because I'll be honest with you. Like Cristiano Ronaldo winning a Champions League with with Real Madrid isn't the same as Deco winning a Champions League with Porto, right? Like Deco's won the same trophy, but Deco did it in a much harder setting, and like obviously it was more team effort. It was just solo.
Who did they play? I went to all the big things.
Judging greatness, when you're judging greatness, you judge the player based off challenge.
Wait,
Yeah,
I'm
to
coming
overcome.
because like let's say this because this conversation can go for longer, and I need to sleep. Wilson, round us off, man. Happiest moment, so we can round this off.
Happiest moment for me. Okay, one of my uncle, his name is Paul. He's an Argentina fan. Bro, after that 7-1 game, this guy wouldn't be quiet, bro. When I tell you it is, when they brought about your goats in that final against Argentina, bro. When the commentator said it's goats, bro, the way I was screaming, goats! Bro, I was celebrating like I was a German fan, bro. You should have seen his reaction, bro. Like, it was insane. And you could also bring up that 2016 Copa when Messi missed that penalty. I might be sick for that, but that brings me a lot of joy when he misses that penalty. I don't know.
But you know what is crazy, man, is like, obviously it would never happen because I think Germany was destined. Imagine Brazil, Argentina World Cup final, and Argentina beats Brazil in that World Cup final. Then I think Messi, that's it, bro. Like,
bro, yeah, the debate would have ended there. To be honest with you,
if Brazil plays Argentina, and Argentina win, and Messi scores the winning goal,
the debate has been over.
Messi's already a GOAT. Messi's already the GOAT. But if he won that, he will solidify everything.
Yeah, like
guys,
the thing
guys,
is,
look, it's been good. It's been swell, guys. I will see you. Remember, guys, tomorrow, live post-match analysis after the Chelsea Arsenal game. Then Saturday Hangout from 10 p.m. Saturday. It's Let's Peace Out, stay true, stay real. Peace.
Stay black.
Become a Football Hut member and gain access to cool emojis on the live streams and get access to new YouTube content by clicking the join button here. And to view that new content, head over to the YouTube channel homepage and click on the community tab over here.